Are we live streaming today? Is this the day we go back to Legends? Stay tuned to find out. I don't know if I'm actually live yet. We're gonna find out. It looks like we might be live. Oh crap, did I forget to turn off monetization? I think I forgot to turn off monetization. Hold on, bear with me. I'm going to go to my YouTube settings real quick and turn off monetization so that you guys don't freaking get interrupted by stupid ads. I hate ads. But that being said, thank you guys for watching the ads. It's helping me out financially. What's up, guys? My name is Spartan. We're doing a little tournament stream today. So, yeah. Got 15 of y'all in here so far. What's up, Carl? What's up, man? Random. That's a pretty random name. Of course, we got my boy Goose. What's good, Goose? Vowinia. Hi, Leonidas. How are you today? I hope you guys are all doing well. We're going to do a little champion stream. We are not in Legends any longer. Unfortunately, I died very, very quickly. But my new highest rank, it looks so cool. It says Legends 27, so I'm very happy about that. Tags, what's up, man? Yeah, let me very quickly just open up my Discord on the computer. And let's just shamelessly plug the live stream because we need more people in here. We're going to do a tournament, you know? It's going to be fun. Live now. There we go. Okay. Anyway, what's up, Linus? Says hi. Brian Price, what's up, man? Says good luck, dude. Kick some butt. We shall see. Gerard anyway, Gerard says, hey there, my first time checking into one of these. Well, you are in for a treat because we are back in Champions League and we are going to try to get rank 1. That is going to be the goal. By the way, don't rely on these numbers. I just started this a couple minutes ago, or not minutes, like an hour ago, I think. Cedric, what's up, man? Says, yo, Spartan, I'm at the same spot as you. I finished Champs 27 last tourney, now fell back to Plat. Bro, you went from Legends to Plat? Rip. That, I assumed that you meant Champions, but if that is the case, me and you are in the same boat. So let's try to get rank 1 today. Anyway, yeah, there's my history there. I know some of you guys like to see that. But I got 150 waves. I felt very happy with that. Vowinia says, you can call me Michael or Mike? Okay, that's easier for me to pronounce because, as you guys probably are aware, I struggle with reading. It's not my forte. I also suck at math, fun fact. So let me just briefly roll through these mods with you guys. So we got Dimension Core. We'll just pop that boy on there. I really wish that this was mythic, but maybe someday. So let's just get rid of that and do that. We have a few different options here. Option 1, we use our reroll shards to try to get a legendary Chain Lightning. Or option 2, we try to get, this one will be more expensive, but we try to get an enemy health skip on my Galaxy Compressor. What do you guys think? Galaxy Compressor or Dimension Core? Which do we try to do? Oh, Jared. Okay, your name is, that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry, I'm not super great. Wow, we got quite a few of you guys in here. So I'm now at the point where I'm maintaining Plat 22 through 23, which is pretty cool. Good deal, man. Good deal. Simon, what's up, man? Long time no see. Yo, shout out to Simon. He's somewhere in here. somewhere in here, I think. Maybe? I probably just totally went past your name, but what's up, Simon? How you doing, man? Wait, hold on. This guy has 50 contribution? Okay, this dude's hacking. There's no way he's not hacking. I have completed all of my daily quests, so I don't know how he possibly has 50, but whatever. Red Knight. Red Knight says package chance. You think I should try to go for a package chance on my G comp? Oh, I am. Yeah, okay. I knew that you were in our guild, so we'll see. Wait till ancestral. Yeah. It's a little difficult trying to figure out what to do because I'm not actually purchasing modules right now. I have been religiously trying to max out my cards. So we are fairly close. We actually, let's go ahead and just do this. Yeah. But I have a new mini game of trying to max out my cards so that I can just put that behind me and not have to worry about it. But Tommy B says, first time commenting here. Early stream, much appreciated. Been following Zerodin streams, but now with the plus 1 hour change, everything happens way too late. Finland. Good luck in the tournament. Yeah. So people are saying 50. What? Package chance? You guys are thinking package chance? Okay. Hey, what's good, Cookie Cruncher? How you doing, man? So I'm going to try to go for package chance then. We'll just see. I mean, my chain lightning is already fairly beefy, so I bet package chance would actually be to my benefit. So follow-up question, do we try to drop the mythic cash bonus so that we spend less reroll shards, or do we just go for it? Let's try to see. Let me see what you guys are thinking. I'm kind of thinking no auto roll. Okay. I just need to know, do we try to keep these other three, or do we just drop like cash bonus? Without cash? Drop it. Okay. Yeah, I hate to do it because the mythic just sounds so cool, but we'll see. Okay, so we're hoping for either, well, I'll say either of these, package chance or enemy health skips. I feel like enemy health skips would really help me. So let's just go ahead and do this. I'm not going to auto reroll because you guys... Oh my god, I just skipped over a legendary package chance. Oh, maybe I should do auto roll. That was 8%, and I just skipped right over it. Okay. Don't worry, we're good. We're chilling. Cash bonus, don't want that. Let's see, interest. Give me something. Max recovery, nope. I probably just RNG'd myself super hard right there. Ooh, enemy health skips. It's only 2% though. Okay. We can get something better. We can do it. Max recovery. Don't really care about that. Coins per wave. Boo. You suck. Max recovery. Syntax. What's up, man? He says, hey, Spartan and chat. Everybody, welcome Syntax to the live stream. I mean, I guess you guys don't have to, but... What's up, Graham Pong? Says, what's up, y'all? We're just chilling here. We're going to do a little tournament stream. But first, I need to get a mythic package chance. So, maybe some luck in the chat or something. I don't even know how that would work, but we'll see. Watch us freaking not get anything. I'm going to be so mad. At least give me an epic one. Okay, package chance. What do you guys think, chat? Do we keep the 5% package chance or... I don't know. Do we keep it or no? What do you guys think? We have 6,500 more, so we could stand a chance to maybe get one higher, but I'm kind of leaning towards just locking that in. What do you guys think? Take it. Somebody says take it. Save it and then keep re-rolling if you want. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I'll keep that and screw it. We'll just try to get enemy health skips. We'll see if we can get literally something here. It's probably not going to happen. Recovery amount. Nah. We're good. We're good. Ain't no freaking way. Ain't no way we got... Okay. All right. I'm just going to lock that in right there. Wow. I'll take that. We have a few more here. We could try to go for a higher rarity chain lightning damage. Let's see. No, not like that. Click the X and save the rolls. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You guys are telling me to save my reroll shards. Oops. Hey, you know what? I knew that this would happen. I knew that we would get my mythic cash bonus back. So we're chilling. But yeah. Hey, Jared, I just want to say, luck had nothing to do with it. I knew exactly what I was doing that whole time. So we have the legendary Chain Lightning chance. Do we drop that and try to get like Spotlight Angle or Chain Lightning quantity? Obviously, the main goal would be to try to get a higher Chain Lightning damage. But Spotlight Angle also, I discovered, is quite useful. So Thomas says, how much reroll do you make a day? Generally speaking, after a farming run, I will get anywhere between like 10,000 to 15,000, somewhere around there. But yeah, I definitely need to work more on my lab for it. Wherever it is, I don't even have it here. I don't quite have the energy shield extra hit, so that hurts, but it's fine. If you guys have not stayed tuned to some of the more recent stuff, we now have 16, yes, 1/6 card slots. So, yeah. This is kind of what I'm rolling with at the moment. I have Energy Shield, all of my epics here, Second Wind. Most of these are now level 6, where they were level 5 last tournament. So, maybe that'll help. Like, we got Ultimate Crit now, level 6. But yeah, I think I'll drop that for the time being and put free ups, and I'll drop that for the time being and put cash. You composed yourself to save up those gems. Thank you. I wish I could say that, but in reality, what I actually did was just purchase the milestone pack, and look at how many gems you get. It's freaking crazy. You get so many gems. Like, look at this. Look at all the gems. But yeah. I just want it on record. I am not a free-to-play player. Although I will say, I've done a lot better recently with not purchasing stone packs. Also, we have a chrono field right here. I have some stones I could spend, or I could continue to save. And I've kind of been torn between trying to get inner landmines and just bite the bullet and save for that, or try to work on my chrono field. But I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards just building out chrono field at the moment, but we'll see. I wish this game wasn't quite so pay to win. Whoa. Are you accusing me of being a pay to win player? Because if so, you're probably right. I mean, I've spent a decent amount of money on this game. Like, I don't think I've passed like $500 or anything, but a decent amount of money for me. Yami says, Spartan, I hope you're having a good weekend. I am having a great weekend, especially now that you're here. So yeah. But this is my stats page. A lot of you guys like to see that when I make videos and stuff, so this is what we are rolling with here. 654 trillion. Slowly but surely inching towards the big little Q. So yeah, maybe someday. So I'll go ahead and swap my Guardian out before I forget that. I think I've been using the attack one. Literally nothing is leveled up, but it's fine. I'm currently saving up for another slot. I feel like that might be decent. Thomas says, Chrono Field is insane, but you need it permanent. Yes. So I have heard, which is why burp. Which is why I am running the Chrono Field duration lab until it is maxed. I don't care. I have patience. I can just let it sit there, and I can change these around if I want. But speaking of the history, we've made some pretty decent progress. We've got like crit factor at level 50, attack speed almost at level 50. Like we're doing pretty good. We're doing like fairly decent. I'm going to start working on my super crit stuff because I have heard that it is quite helpful according to my effective paths worksheet, which shout out to Tags for kind of helping me get that set up. But so I'm going to start slowly working on some of these, like the super crit multiplier, the super crit chance, and hopefully that will give me some more shock damage. So that's what we're going to hope for, at least. I do have 54 trill coins currently, and we'll have to see what we want to spend on that. I'm thinking about enhancements, which is what we've kind of been doing. Crit factor or damage, or maybe super crit multiplier. But also, I could do some more enemy skips. I don't know. We'll see. Tag says, hey, the sheet. Yeah, man, the sheet has been pretty helpful so far. It's a little bit hard to kind of get your head around because there's a lot involved with it. But once you kind of get to understanding it, obviously, take everything with a grain of salt. It's just advice, but it's kind of cool. It shows you like basically what will be the most time efficient for you to upgrade with giving you the most benefit, like the most bang for your buck. But yeah, Dark has made it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Dark is here. He says defense absolute. Yeah. What level is coins per kill? My enhancement level, I assume you're talking about, is 20. So I've got 20 on all this stuff, except for like free ups and cash and all that. But I'm thinking about maybe doing just damage stuff. It's kind of what I'm thinking. What is the difference between Orb Devo and Blender? Well, it can be summed up in essentially one is very, very heavily focused on coins exclusively, and one is more AFK friendly, just general, sort of more balanced strategy, I suppose. Blender, I will say, has been really nice since I swapped to Blender. Like, I don't have to freaking worry about anything. I just let the game do its thing. And that's really good. But I would not be in this position had I not done Orb Devo for so long. So that's kind of the way that I have been putting it. I looked at Orb Devo as like a temporary sort of stepping stone to get me to this position where now I can, go to Blender, farm tier 10, get to 6,000 plus, and just kind of be chilling. Anyway, our modules are good. Let's just double check and make sure I don't have a level I can do with any of this. Yeah. Okay. So we're good there. I think I'm happy with the cards for the meantime. Obviously, at some point, we will change free ups and we'll change cash. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and just do some crit factor. Let's just do like one level there. Maybe two. Maybe three. And then let's do a couple here. Okay. And let's put the rest in defense absolute. There we go. And screw it. Let's do some damage per meter. Why not? Okay. We should be chilling now. Wow, there's 54 of you guys in here. That is crazy. So, Yeah, my tournaments, I've been trying to do 2 streams a week, and the weekend tournaments are generally going to be around this time, just relatively early, so that I can pretty much try to get as many people in different time zones able to see as possible. Because I know, like, we all live in different time zones, and it can be difficult to catch a stream if I stream at, like, 7 p.m. my time, it'll be, like, 3 a.m. for some of you guys, so I'm trying to sort of cater to as many people as I possibly can, but it is challenging, as you can imagine, because I have viewers from literally all over the place. I have now passed. Yo, shout out to Goose. This man has been killing it with Orb Devo. He has now 1 trillion lifetime earned coins. So, congrats, Goose. I can't remember off the top of my head what was your lifetime coins when you first started Orb Devo, and how long ago was that? Because those two factors, obviously, it seems like you have made quite a bit of progress, so very, very happy for you there. I'll just go ahead and put some in Super Crit, why not? Let's just empty the bank. I think we should be good on labs. Oh, we got a mission. Okay. So where did we land on stones? I think we just keep it for the time being. I mean, I could put another level in cooldown if I wanted, but maybe just save it for the time being. I don't know. Michael M says, Yo, Spartan, I got a question. I started Orb Devo like 2 weeks ago, and I can't get out of Tier 1 farming. I've been focused on survivability, but it doesn't seem to be working. What should I do? Good question. So, I will say survivability is great. Your EHP is going to be massive, but also don't forget about the enemy attack skips. Those are going to be what really drive your progression the most, obviously in conjunction with all of your EHP stuff. So I think a good level to try to eventually get health to is like 4,500. I don't know if you're currently at that or not. But health regen too, depending on like what module you're using. If you're using the wormhole redirector, health regen is going to be huge for that. But yeah, just generally speaking, what you may have to do if you end up trying a higher tier is you may have to swap to Blender a little sooner in the run, like maybe prior to getting to wave 3000. Because I will say, like, from tier 1 to tier 2 is a massive, massive jump. But yeah. Also, realistically speaking, depending on your lifetime coins, it could potentially be a little too early. I mean, I've generally advised people to start around 50 bill lifetime coins just because, you know, there's a lot of different variables. Like mainly what you have going on here and what you have going on here. Cards also, you want to make sure you have enough slots to have some of the stuff that you need, like your econ, your survivability, and maybe some like quality of life, utility stuff. But yeah, the main thing is going to be like your lab development. Cautiously optimistic. I am in gold. What should I do to get to plat? Well, that's a good question. It's been a minute for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to remember. I feel like one of the best things that you can do, if you have it, is have Chain Lightning. If you don't have Chain Lightning, obviously you're probably limited somewhat on what you have available. But Chain Lightning is kind of like a cheat code for tournaments, I have discovered. So that's going to be very good. HC the Pro says, Legends are champion today. Yeah. We are in champions yet again. But not for long. After this tournament, when we secure rank 1, we will then go back to Legends League, where we will most likely die instantly again, kind of like last time. But the best way to kind of judge your tournament performance realistically, I have always said, I don't know if there's like a better metric for this, but what I have always just looked at is pretty much my max waves. So like you can see my performance here, I have sort of gradually increased my max waves. And I think that's, like, to me, that's a win. Even if I'm stuck in champion forever, as long as I see the number going up every time, that's telling me, okay, cool, I'm doing the right things here. I'm upgrading the right things. So I prefer to look at the max wave versus the rank because, as you can see, the rank, it is heavily fluctuated because the bracket you get in, sometimes you'll get a lucky bracket, sometimes not so lucky, you know? So I think the max waves is really the best metric to kind of look at. Yami says 150 is less than 1172. Got to get those numbers up. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. We will work on that 100%. But I feel pretty good. By next tournament, I should have the 3rd energy shield charge available. So that's going to be pretty helpful for me. And obviously right now, since I'm in Champions League, I have my ultimate weapons turned off, my chain lightning and smart missiles, so that I can basically charge up as much death wave health as possible. And for the meantime, we are, just going to basically be upgrading this stuff. Oh, wait, did I not get... No, I got the package chance. My package chance was only 68, so that kind of threw me off for a second. But I forgot I use it for farming as well. What does the heating up do in the tourney? Oh, battle conditions. So our battle conditions, they change periodically, like pretty much every tournament, or if not every other tournament. And it's just different, basically, stats that buff the enemies. So like right now, we have enemy speed, enemy attack speed, protector ultimate, which, I don't really care about that. Fast ultimate can be pretty detrimental because the fast ultimate, it selects one nearby enemy to match the fast enemy speed, and it can, I found out during last tournament, actually make the boss go really, really fast. So that is scary. Energy shield time reduced, that might be an issue, but we'll find out soon enough. And then obviously like more bosses, which pretty much every heat has that, I feel like. But yeah, that's the tournament heat. It sucks, but at the same time, it kind of makes the game more challenging. So I don't know. It's fun. So we are going to periodically try to raise all this stuff and eventually start maxing our EHP stuff. And then after that, start maxing all of our damage stuff. Again, relying on free ups to kind of handle most of the heavy lifting there. Is defense absolute really that good? I got it at like 0 for right now, but I can try to focus it if it's really that good. Yeah, tags makes a good point. It's really, really good in tier 1. And beyond tier 1, it becomes less noticeable, but it is still effective. So the way that it works, right, you have your defense percentage here, which is like, you can read it. It's the percentage of the incoming damage that is reduced, and this is applied before defense absolute. So if I have 60% defense percentage, basically it will take 60% of the enemy's attack, and that will be mitigated effectively. What defense absolute does is it adds on to your defense percentage this number of damage. So in my case right now, 260 mil. So it's good. A lot of people, it's kind of a meme, like defense absolute sucks, it's only good for tier 1. That's not necessarily the case. It is decent. But it's definitely more noticeable in tier 1, if that makes any sense. But yeah, we're doing stuff here. I'm gonna take a quick water break here. But anyway, while we are in these early stages, I'm curious, how are your guys' towers going? Are we chilling? Are we making progress? Are we kind of struggling? What are we doing? Neva says defense percent and defense absolute is good until tier 4. I would kind of disagree. Defense percent is amazing throughout the entirety of the game. Defense absolute definitely becomes less effective probably post tier 4, but again, it's an additive, so it adds on to your defense percent that is mitigated. So it is still helpful. Oh no, guys, Be Quick says I feel stuck. Why do you feel stuck, man? Like, what's going on? Are you kind of hung up a little bit? You feel like you're not increasing your coins the way that you wish you could, or what's the hold up? One thing to keep in mind: this game is a grind. It is an incremental progression game. So making slight jumps every single day. That's the goal. But it definitely can feel like you're plateauing. Like, for example, right now, I'm stuck farming tier 10. I say stuck, but I'm farming tier 10 because for me, at the current given moment, that is where I get the most coins and cells per basically run. So that's why I'm basically doing that at the moment. Michael says, definitely making progress. Almost at 120 bill lifetime coins. Good job, man. Good job. Yeah, it's a grind, but if there's a will, there's a way. Mitchell says, I'm stuck getting 5th place in every champion tournament. I will never get to Legends. Dude, I don't even want to hear it. Look at this. Just look at this. Whoops, not that. Look at this. Do you see how long I was in Champions League? It took forever. But again, the metric that we look at for tournament progress is max waves. At least that's my opinion. But yeah. Okay, so Goose says 48 bill when I started Orb Devo, and that was on March 28th. So less than a month, and he's gone from 48 bill to 1 trill. Guys, Goose is killing the game. They're probably gonna like not allow Goose to like play the game anymore because he's found a way to break it by doing Orb Devo. So that's awesome. Little HBK 88 Gaming says, I'm about 8 weeks into my tower and seem to have hit a flat spot. Only 3 ultimate weapons and no death wave pushing workshop health damage. Enemy level skips, package to try to survive in tier 3 and 4. Any advice? So I would be curious what wave you are getting to by the end of your run in tier 3 or 4. There's a chance you may actually need to drop down, like maybe back to tier 2. The main goal that I've always kind of tried to tell people, and actually this has changed a little bit, is the main goal that you should try to aim for your farming runs is anything above wave 6,000. And the reason for that is because that's where you're going to maximize your cell income and your coin income. So you will have longer farming runs, but having the higher cell income will allow you to progress in your labs quicker, which will ultimately net you better progress throughout the game. So that's why, like I mentioned, I could probably at this point start farming tier 11, but I know for a fact I'm probably going to get somewhere around 5,000 waves, whereas tier 10, maybe a slightly longer run, but I'm getting on average like 6,200 waves. And again, that's for the cells. So keep that in mind. Cells are very, very, very good. And I will say that is one downside of Orb Devo. Excuse me. You will likely get less overall cells coming in because of the strategy that you're doing, but it is a temporary trade-off for the sake of getting more coins to better develop your workshop. So that's why people do Orb Devo in the first place, if that makes sense. Okay, so just spam HP and regen. Got it. Thanks. Yeah, honestly, I don't want to just make it sound like it's that simple, but your EHP stuff is so critical early on in the game. And between that and enemy level skips, once you get to that point, like, your progress will start to skyrocket. It just takes time getting that initial kind of development in. So Mike, aka Bowinia, says, can you read my last comment, please? Let me scroll up. I got Plat 2 today, and I will be doing a second run for first place because I forgot attack speed card. Ooh, rip. The tower got better. I farmed tier 9, and yesterday I got to tier 10 wave 4500. Nice. Got the relic. And I got 3.5 bill lifetime coins with only blender. Nice. That's awesome. Michael M., how long did you do Orb Devo for? I would need, honestly, to look back at my YouTube videos, but I want to say my first Tour My Tower video was when it may have been a week or two after I started Orb Devo. So pretty much whenever that video was posted to about 3 or 4 weeks ago is the duration that I did Orb Devo for. And the only reason I stopped, honestly, is because now that my ultimate weapon cooldowns are so low, I no longer get the coin benefit because I'm basically no longer able to hoard enemies. Because the whole reason that people do Orb Devo is to hoard the enemies and basically kill them when your ultimate weapons go off. If your ultimate weapons are almost always going off, you no longer need to hoard enemies. So therefore, you no longer need to do Orb Devo. You could then just get more benefit by doing Blender or a hybrid strategy or a glass cannon. So, yeah. Do you do Orb Devo in tournaments or do you respec? Good question. So, at the start, I just did Orb Devo during my tournaments, and I would immediately, once I started, I would just try to max out my free upgrades. For a while there, once I got into Champion and was kind of averaging, anywhere above rank 15 in Champion, I started respecking every tournament for the sake of trying to get as many waves as possible. And that's a viable strategy, because if you look at the rewards, for Champions right now, my current prize of basically last place in Champions is enough to respec back to Orb Devo if I wanted to. So anything above that, obviously, you're going to have plenty of gems with some left over to be able to respec. That's a strategy that a lot of people do. Some people can't be bothered with it, and I totally get that. It can be quite frustrating going back through the workshop, upgrading everything. So it's a little more hands-on, I suppose, is the best way to say it. But, yeah. Oh, you guys are talking about the turtle strategy. So, fun fact. I started a baby account. Most of you probably already know. I have recorded a couple videos with that account, and they will be released probably next week. One of those is a turtle build. So, yeah. Turtle's generally the first strategy that people do in the game. Basically just maximizing defense absolute and thorns, trying to kill enemies that way. It's an EHP build, so you have health, defense percent, health regen, all of that. But yeah, I've discovered there's really not a lot of content here on YouTube for complete brand new people. So I'm going to try to sort of change that a little bit. But yeah. Luke says, just joined your server and am trying to understand the effective path sheet. Any advice on how to start using the sheet? Thanks. So, I will say, Tags, who is another dude in the server, at some point he has mentioned that he's going to be doing a video on how to actually set up the sheet. And once he makes that video, best believe we're going to be putting it in the useful links tab of the server. Because he's the one that actually helped me get it set up. It takes a lot of initial setup, and it is a little confusing at the start. But, yeah. Yeah, there he is in the chat. So Tag says, I'm going to have to make a tutorial on that sheet, lol. Yeah, you're going to have to. I just told 82 people that you're making the video, so better get on that. But anyway, it's a very useful tool. The best way to start using the sheet, so there's 3 different kind of categories. There's a damage category, there's an EHP category, which is all of your health stuff, and then there's an econ category. Within each of those, it'll tell you like which ultimate weapons as well to upgrade with stones to basically maximize your time and currency. So, for example, right now, mine is telling me, hey, stop. Why have you been doing so many levels in crit factor? Your super crit needs some work. So that's why I have super crit in here right now. So and again, it's a recommendation. It's not an exact science. It's not, this is the optimal path. It is simply like, hey, if you're kind of stuck, you don't really know what to upgrade, maybe consider doing one of these upgrades, and it'll give you like a list of kind of the priority to do them in. So it's a really cool resource, but take it with a grain of salt. And as I've said many times, ultimately do what you think is going to be best for your tower. But yeah. By the way, I don't know if you saw the reason I feel stuck. It's because I plateaued. Ooh, let me scroll up, be quick. Sorry, I've got a lot of comments coming in. I'm trying to manage best I can here. My coins aren't going up as much as I'd like when I am trying to max the econ stuff. Yeah, so few things that can help there. Your econ labs, that's one thing. In particular, the best one in the game, I would say, is just the general coins per kill. Getting this as high as you can will help you with coins across the board. More so than just doing one of the generic ones like black hole coin bonus, for example. Those are a great option that can really help you. The other thing that has really, really helped me, this is like why I've been able to progress so quickly, is by getting my ultimate weapon cooldowns, my synced cooldowns, as low as humanly possible. So like my black hole's maxed, my golden tower's maxed, and my death wave has like 2 or 3 more levels, but it's freaking expensive, so I'm gonna leave those on the back burner for now. But yeah, between that, your labs, your coin labs, and your ultimate weapon cooldowns, that is going to give you a lot of help. Likewise, don't sleep on some of the other stats, like Golden Tower bonus. That's a huge one. Your Golden Tower duration, how long it's actually up. That's going to be very helpful also. How valuable is the coin bonus enhancements? Is it worth the billions? I would say so. I mean, it's one of those things that I would say don't really start working on enhancements until you get the rest of your stuff kind of at a decent spot. Like going back to the labs, the cooldowns, etc. But yeah, the enhancements, I've always kind of looked at them as like icing on the cake. And there are some things, for example, like crit factor, that I have maxed in the workshop and I can work on the lab, but the enhancements really have made a big difference with that specifically. But yeah, I mean, they're good. I've always just looked at them as like icing on the cake. I have not necessarily like prioritized them directly because, in my opinion, doing some of these other upgrades, mostly the labs, will actually be more beneficial than just blowing all of your coins on enhancements because they get freaking expensive. Like right now, I have level 20 for coins. To go from 20 to 21 will cost me like 22 trillion. So just keep in mind, it gets very expensive very, very quickly. But it's for a reason because they are helpful. They are good. Ooh, Jared says, is there any guide on how to set up this sheet? Or are we just waiting on tags? So I think there might be a video guide on one of the older sheets somewhere lurking on YouTube, but this newer sheet I think is actually a lot more organized. I like it a lot more. I did at one point fill out the old one, but it was a little chaotic. It was a little messy. So I frankly just quit using it because I was like, if I can't even figure this out, like, what's the point? But this new sheet is a lot more sort of user-friendly, especially if you're not necessarily tech-savvy like me, for example. But yeah, like I mentioned, Tags is planning on making a guide on that, a tutorial. And whenever he does, I'm definitely going to be plugging it because it's going to be a pretty good resource for a lot of you guys. David, what's up, David? David says, should I upgrade Orb Speed Lab? Is bad if I am doing Orb Devo. So, good question. The Orb Speed Lab only affects your workshop orbs. It does not affect your extra orbs card, because when you upgrade the card, that actually increases the speed of those orbs. So, yeah. It will not affect your Orb Devo, because with Orb Devo, you're not actually going to be using the workshop orbs. You're going to be using the extra orbs card, if that makes sense. But it's a pretty good one to max, I'd say, because it will definitely help you once you end up stopping Orb Devo later on. I think mine is not even maxed. I think mine's only like level 18 or 19. I can't even remember. Be quick. I'm trying to do that, and my coins per kill is at 24. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, 24, I can't remember exactly how long it takes per upgrade, but you should be able to get quite a few more levels than that decently quickly. It might be like around a day per upgrade, but like in the next month, you could be in a totally different spot if you literally just focused on that lab. Like that lab in particular is really, really good. Rami says the coin bonus is double dipped. So a 1.1 times enhancement is a 1.21 times increase to coins. Yes, which is kind of like I mentioned, it is really good, but it's also very, very expensive. So if your tower's like mine and there's other stuff where you could get more bang for your buck, I would do that personally versus just dropping everything on enhancements. Luckily, I'm in a position currently where I have most of my workshop stuff totally covered, and I can afford to kind of fund some of the enhancements. But just be aware, they do get very, very pricey. So you got to just keep that in mind. Let me get some of this clutter off the screen here. How are we looking? What do you mean by that? Why is it double dipped? Yeah, I'm curious too. Bayu says, for a newbie, is it better to play Blender or what? Any idea? I would say, how newbie are you? Are you like brand new to the game, trying to work towards Blender, or are you a few months in, decent amount of lifetime coins kind of going? I will say Blender is usually the first kind of strategy that most people will do because it has a lot of benefits to it. It's relatively low barrier to entry. You just, max out your free ups and then try to just max everything during the run. So it's very low barrier to entry. It's very low maintenance, just occasionally hopping in and trying to upgrade enemy attack skips and stuff. It's a generally well-balanced strategy. It really is. And you can use it effectively at any point during the game. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend it. Obviously, if you get to, the billions of lifetime coins and there's other strategies that you may want to try, that just comes down to, obviously, the time that you have available. Because, like I mentioned, Orb Devo is a lot more hands-on, but is arguably one of the better strategies for direct coin income. But yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with just running Blender till you die, pretty much, from what I've been able to pick up on. Let's check on our Death Wave health. I'm just curious. We're already at almost 5. Okay, we're chilling. We are chilling. Let's look at the bracket. Okay, these guys are doing stuff. How good is this guy? My fellow Legends players, I will destroy all of you. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. I had like a stroke or something right there. Arco says coin enhancement It's a bonus for level multiplier and coins per kill stat in Workshop. Interesting. Dallas Sheets says, Newbie, if you get Golden Tower as your first ultimate weapon... Ooh, excuse me, burp. Wouldn't going turtle be more beneficial? Like I mentioned, I mean, I don't even think it's directly correlated to what your first ultimate weapon is. I just know most people will start the game with turtle because it's just so easy and reliable. It's like fairly reliable, you know? You just watch the defense absolute number and you watch the enemy damage number and just continuously try to make sure that the defense absolute number is above that. So, but that's generally what people will do before they eventually try to roll into Blender. Gold Dragonfire. Turtle only helpful for tier 1. I would say so. I mean, if you wanted to just go crazy with defense absolute, like have your entire account revolve around defense absolute, you absolutely could, but it might be a struggle. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But generally speaking, yes, turtle is predominantly used in tier 1 farming, like very, very, very early on in the game. Bayou says, I already had Golden Tower, Swamp, Inner, and Black Hole. Should I up Black Hole or wait for Death Wave? Because I don't have the Galaxy compressor module. I mean, that's going to be up to you. I would say it would probably depend on where, like, how your Black Hole is currently looking. But Black Hole is really good. Can you show Golden Bot? Yes, I can. So, guys, meet my Golden Bot. We are decent. We have max range. We have a few more levels in cooldown until that's maxed, and then quite a few levels in duration and bonus. So, yeah. I've actually heavily contemplated respecking my bot and then just trying to do Amplify for tournaments. But Coinbot's good. It's really good. The right answer is to try to do Coinbot first. How many coins have I gotten with it? Yeah, so I've gotten almost 550 million coins this run from Golden Bot. You can compare it to some of my other stuff here, like Spotlight, my second lowest, 1.3 bill. So it's definitely helpful. Okay. This sheet is taking a while. Are you referring to the effective path worksheet or the tournament? Because I will say both are taking a while. Oh, geez. In your opinion, is bot useful? Yes, all of the bots are useful. There is a caveat. Similar to the ultimate weapons, a level 1 brand new golden bot is not going to do a whole lot. It's just not, you know. You got to put some time, you got to put some upgrades into it for it to actually become effective. And a lot of people will tell you to do the range first and then cooldown to get it synced, and then bonus after that, and last but not least, duration. That's sort of the path that I have been following, but at this point, I don't really need to worry about the syncing anymore because I pretty much have perma Golden Tower, perma Black Hole when I am running my multiverse. So, yeah. I mean, I'm still probably just going to try to max everything. I just like to get it all gold boxed before I start Amplify. But, I don't know. We'll just have to see. Is max cooldown on the Golden Bot better than syncing it with Golden Tower, Black Hole, and Death Wave? I would say that depends on how your Golden Tower, Black Hole, Death Wave cooldowns are. If they are decently high, like anything probably over 2 minutes, I would say just try to sync it up. If they're anything lower than that, eventually the end goal, right, is going to be to have everything maxed. So, in my opinion, and again, I don't take this as law, but in my opinion, just try to aim for getting everything maxed, because more activations equal more coins, but there is also the argument that activations during your Golden Tower Black Hole Death Wave also equal more coins. So it's just going to come down to kind of what you think will be best for your tower. I know for me, in my current state, with my ultimate weapons as developed as they are, I don't really have to worry about Golden Bot syncing, because, like I mentioned, it's pretty much perma whenever I'm running Multiverse. But yeah, quick water break. That feels better. Let me do a little bit of stuff here. I'm still so frustrated about the giveaway thing that I tried to do, because I click on the like YouTube thing on my screen and I hit participants and I can see everybody who's like allegedly typed in the chat within a certain time frame. But there's 65 of you watching and there's only like 5 names here, or like 10 names here. So I don't know why. But I would love to just do like random giveaways during my live streams, but I don't know of a really efficient way to do that. But I'm going to try to figure it out, because I'd really like to be able to try to get back to you guys. Can't sync Golden Bot if using Galaxy Compressor. Oh, yes, that's a good point. That's a very good point. So, yeah. I mean, if you pull up Galaxy Compressor, it allows recovery packages to reduce the cooldown of your ultimate weapons, except Poison Swamp. So, if you had your Golden Bot at 100 seconds and your Golden Tower Black Hole Death Wave at 200 seconds, you would have a natural sync. It would be a 2 for 1 sync. So every other Golden Bot activation, the rest of your stuff would go. If you have if you have Galaxy Compressor, that would not, like, that would throw off your natural sync, if that makes sense. So your ultimate weapons would be going off more frequently, which is good, but your Golden Bot would no longer be in sync, which is not as good. Still, I have kind of done some testing in the past whenever I got my Galaxy Compressor and my Singularity Harness to Mythic. I did some testing, and I found that I got more coins by just running Galaxy Compressor, even with a synced Golden Bot with this. So, yeah, use that information as you will, but that's what I personally found. And again, it may be different for your tower. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Zero Die says, I've heard that Golden Bot can account for upwards of 50% of the coins when it's upgraded enough. Yes, that is true. Like, once you get a fully maxed Golden Bot and you basically have perma on everything, it equals a lot of coins. Like, it definitely does. And at that point, you totally have the option to just throw on Singularity Harness, and then you're getting even more. Like, it increases the bot range by 11 meters at Mythic level. So that's just, like, absolutely crazy. 15 at Ancestral. So, to put it into perspective, I'll just wait for my next coin bot to go off, and you can just imagine how much bigger it would be. I have a friend that is completely brand new. What is the best advice to help him progress the fastest? If he is literally completely brand new, like just started the game, like maybe less than 500 waves on tier 1, the best thing that he can do right now is what I call spreading the love. So what this means is both your lab upgrades and your workshop, spreading the love. So any of these upgrades that you see that are like less than 5 hours, just try to get them all to like a decent sort of baseline. That's the good general advice. The second thing I would say is, before you try to do anything with cards, like, you can try to get some of these commons, like the coins, the cash, maybe Fortress would be good for the turtle build, health, attack speed, stuff like that. Try to get some of those baseline cards, and then after that, don't buy anything until you get at least the 4th lab slot. That will allow you to you know, be able to keep the labs going. And eventually the main goal is to try to get lab 5 as quickly as humanly possible. So yeah, that would be my advice. Just sort of spread the love in the workshop and the labs. Try to just put some levels in everything, and eventually start getting more selective a little bit later on. Like when you're running the turtle build, trying to get defense absolute, trying to get your thorns up, and eventually prepping for blender by getting your free upgrades higher. So yeah, but the main priority very, very early on is going to be maxing all 5 labs. Or not maxing, but unlocking all 5 labs. I already read that one. Oh, duh. Yeah, sorry, I totally forgot about that one. The game speed lab. That that should be the first lab that you perma max. So, assuming you have 4 card slots brand new to the game, use 3 of those 4 to kind of spread the love, and use lab 1 to literally just do game speed until it's maxed. Because imagine if I was like on 3 times speed for this tournament stream, it would be like a 6-hour stream. So yeah, thank you for that. I totally just overlooked that. Emily Rose says, should I be upgrading my range in the lab? Is it really helpful if I don't plan on doing Orb Devo? It definitely can be. I have a few levels in mine that you can see here. Yeah, so I've got like level 6 on mine. It can be helpful for like, in particular, blender. Also shockwave size. The one thing you have to keep in mind, and you can't see right now because I'm in a run, but when you put levels into your range or your shockwave size, there's a little toggle where you can increase basically the level of it. So if I have level 9, I can decrease it back down to 0 if I want to, or I can leave it up at level 9. So, and same thing for the range. So if you have a particular strategy that you want to do, you can drop the range down if it fits within that strategy. So like I did that when I first started Orb Devo. I had already 7 levels in the range cart or the range lab, and I was like, oh crap, I can't do Orb Devo now. Until somebody told me, oh, you can just upgrade that, or, you know, use the little toggle switch and just put it back to 0. So yeah, the range is it's a good upgrade. I mean, you do have to kind of keep in mind, you don't want your range to be so big that your black holes have a gap in between them, assuming you eventually have 2 black holes, because you can see right now, even with my range on, what is it, 90 something? Yeah, almost 100 meters, my black hole size is big enough where no enemies can kind of slip through the cracks. So that's why I have my range set where I do. But yeah, I hope that helps. Tyros1 says, hi, started around 3 months back. I'm currently at 400 billion lifetime earned coins. Have all of the starter packs I'm assuming you're talking about. Now I'm doing around 40 bill per run in tier 6 with some random build. Just try upgrade all. My friend, that is no random build. That is the blender build. Anyway, if I try Orb Devo, I can't pass tier 4 around 2,500 waves. Any tips? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So the first thing I will point you to is I have a few different videos on my channel pertaining to Orb Devo. I have like a frequently asked questions video that covers a lot of kind of beginner associated questions pertaining to Orb Devo. So that's a really good video that you could watch. Also, just if you haven't seen my general guide video, I tried to do a good job of just laying out, hey, this is everything you need to start Orb Devo, and sort of set it up effectively. But if you have done both of those things and are still having issues, probably the easiest way that I can help you is if you hop in the Discord server with me, and I can kind of get on like the voice channel with you. You can share your screen and I can just talk you through it from there. That's what I've done with several people in the Discord server already. Also, we have a Discord server. Quick shameless plug. We have 445 members. So feel free to join that. It is called Spartan's Tower Discord. We've got people in here. We've got voice channels. We talk about stuff. We have useful links for anybody who needs help with information about the game. Lots of good information here, lots of experienced players, lots of brand new players, all sorts of people here. So if you would like to join and you're not currently there, the link is in the description of this live stream, as well as all of my videos. So feel free to check that out. Excuse me. We're already at 350. Let me see how our death wave health is looking. Let's go. We already passed ×5 death wave health. I'm going to try to get enemy attack skips up to 33%. That way I get a guaranteed one every third wave. So we'll see. Is it... Bayo says, is it worth to up swamp stun chance? I would say yeah. That's a lab, right? I'm pretty sure that's a lab. I don't have poison swamp, so bear with me here. But where is it? Yeah, swamp stun. Yeah, I think unlocking swamp stun would be pretty good. It looks like it's decently inexpensive and only takes 6 hours. Screw it. I would do it. I mean, maybe a lucky chance that the swamp activates whenever a boss shows up and then you just stun him. And then you're chilling. So yeah, I mean, I don't think that would be bad. Tommy B. Every player should eventually buy all 3 packs, starter, epic, and disable ads. Not a big investment to support the devs and boost your game big time. Yeah, I mean, I've always kind of said if you have the means to do so, it's a great way. If you enjoy the game and you see yourself playing it for a long time, I see nothing wrong with supporting the developers and also obviously helping yourself out. You can see I've purchased all 3. But yeah, you get a total of a ×9 bonus for your coins, and that, I mean, that's a really good thing too. We all love more coins, right? But definitely, you know, if you're just starting out the game, maybe start with just like the disable ads pack, play for a little while, and see if you actually could see yourself playing the game for a while, and then determine at that point, yeah, I'll invest, you know. But obviously, you know, be financially responsible. If you're strapped for cash and don't necessarily have the funds available to do so, don't do it. But if you could see yourself playing this game for a while and enjoy it, go for it. I see nothing wrong with that. How do I suggest a useful link? Good question. So, if you have a link or a resource for the tower that you would enjoy seeing in the useful links tab, which actually I need to move up here because this is kind of like the home page sort of area up top. But you can go to the suggestions and bugs and basically just drop whatever it is there. Be like, hey, I have this resource. I think it could be helpful. And yeah, just go from there. I mean, you can see like somebody requested more voice chats for people. So what did we do? Me and the other mods, we added more voice chats. So yeah. But anyway, let's check out the memes real quick. I'm just kind of... this is not a meme. What are you doing? Guys, this is not... What are we doing? These are not memes. Anyway. Sorry, back to the game. ADD moment. Cody Light says, all of those investments don't need to be immediate either. Getting rid of ads at $10 isn't bad. Then you can just wait a couple weeks if you need or wish to and keep moving like that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was touching on a little bit earlier. You know, at a bare minimum, if you want to get something like 2 weeks into the game, sure. The disable ad pack is a no-brainer. Excuse me. But what I've done with any game I've ever played is like, you don't just like, you know, just drop cash on it if you don't see yourself playing it for a while. I'd give it like a month, see how you enjoy it, see how, you're progressing, and then make your determination after that. Also, maybe throw some likes at the stream. Maybe it looks like there's only one like currently on the stream, so maybe we could just up that a little bit. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm not going to tell you guys how to live your life. Who's in your bracket for champion? Well, we have these guys. This guy's pretty good. This guy's also, I can beat this guy 100%. Where is it? This guy is decent. This guy is decent. I don't know. It might be an easy bracket, but we'll see. Darkstep says, yo, what's up? What's up, man? Long time no see. I'm pretty sure I've talked to you a couple times in the Discord. But yeah, we're just doing a little tournament stream here. We're hopefully going to get back to Legends League so that I can get disappointed yet again and get sent back down to Champions League. But that's the name of the game right now. Rami says, I got 991 waves, rank 5. Glad I didn't make it to Legends. Already went up once, didn't need it again. 5th and 6th place rewards are perfect for me right now. Yeah, I'm curious. Do you get more stuff for staying in 5th and 6th versus promoting? So 5th and 6th is 350 gems, 200 stones. And then if you get demoted, that's 200 gems, 120 stones. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the main goal eventually would be to try to just secure 16 through 24, because that's going to be really, really nice. But for the time being, if like I could get, or you in your case, could get like anywhere from 1 to 4, and then just demote, I think that would net you more overall rewards. Yeah, it 100% would. But if you can't be bothered with that, just trying for 5 and 6 is, I mean, that's equally good. 400 stones a week, basically. I'm not in it, you're safe, LOL. Thank you. Thank goodness. Yeah, there's a few people that have watched the streams and they're like, I hope I don't see you in my bracket because I will give you a rude awakening. And I'm like, bring it on. Oh, geez. How many more days do we have for this stuff? 1 day? Okay. I think we're getting semi-close to going ahead and activating Chain Lightning, maybe. Oh, wait, I can go ahead and activate it. Yeah, our Death Wave wall is not even staying, so screw it. I'll just activate it. So we're up to 8Q damage on our Chain Lightning. That's good. That's without Max Berserker. I'm going to try to get enemy health skips to 25, and then I'll probably start bouncing around between damage and defense and just upgrading all that stuff. Yeah, Rami makes a good point. If you get first through second, well, not through, first or second in champion, and then just drop back down, you technically get more rewards that way. 14th card slot, card pulls or module pulls. I feel like the responsible answer here is card slot, but I'm a sucker for modules. So ultimately, that'll be up to you, man. I mean, I will say, getting 16 card slots has been pretty helpful for me. I'm not really having to like scurry around and swap cards as much. So that's been nice. But yeah. Be quick. I think I am just going to go through all the tiers I can and see what all I can unlock. Yeah, I mean, definitely like trying to push as far in each tier that you can will be good. It will influence the daily mission rewards that you get. So you get like more coins, more shards. You get the same amount of gems, of course, but the coins and the shards are pretty helpful just for progressing. So like currently I don't have tier 16 unlocked. I just have tier 15. But you can see this is what the rewards look like for the daily missions. JE95. Was I dying from like 1480 till 1500? But somehow 1500 I'm thriving again. More enemies to throw down landmines to stun. Indeed, indeed. Are you farming or a tournament run? What's going on? Cody Light. I'm hoping to focus on getting 21 card slots. Would make dealing with tournaments so much easier. Yes, absolutely. That's been my biggest detriment if I had to pick anything on my account that I regret doing, was focusing way too early on modules. Now granted, it worked out because I have some pretty good modules right now to work with. I have most of the natural epics unlocked, but because of that, my cards have severely been neglected. Like a month ago, none of my, well, I don't think any of my like epics were level 6. I also think I had quite a few of my uncommons that were not, or my rares, sorry, that were not maxed. And I also only had like 12 or 13 card slots. So I very much regret not working on cards earlier on, because the return on investment per gym is just, it's a guaranteed thing. You're either going to get a level in a card or you're going to get a card slot. It's guaranteed. Versus modules that most of the time you're just going to get fodder for upgrading. You're either going to get like fodder, like these, or you're going to get commons that get converted to shards so that you can upgrade, which is still good. It's still good. But I feel like the return on investment, especially early on, you get a lot more bang for your buck with cards. And yeah, I heavily regret not working on cards earlier. Doesn't the highest tier influence weekly rewards too? Does it? I'm not sure about that. Like, I know it doesn't affect the stones and the gems that you get. Maybe it affects the coins? I don't know. I'm not sure about that, honestly. If it does, I mean, that's all the more reason to try to go ahead and push as high as you possibly can. But, oh, okay, JE says champ tournament. Dude, nice. That's awesome. I don't know if I will get that high. I'm going to try, but we'll see. I mean, my highest in champion so far was like 1180, I think. So we'll just have to see. You should upgrade your shard per mission. I have 10% your lifetime coin and 10 levels more on modules. Almost free to play too. Ooh, so you're talking about, where is it? Module, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Module shard cost, or you're talking about the daily mission, whoops, where is it? Daily mission shards, yeah, that one. Yeah, mine's only level 5, but whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yay, 20 gems. You know what that means. Boom. Wave accelerator. Okay. Sorry if you guys can hear my daughter in the background. She's singing, I think, or talking. She's doing something. Emily Rose, what cards should I switch from my farming setup to do longer milestone pushes? So what I've generally done with my milestone pushes, oh, I can't actually show you, but I will do something similar to what I do for my tournaments. Like, one thing you don't want to have is enemy balance, because more enemies equal better chance you're going to die. But a lot of this will come down to like your survivability cards. Second Wind is great. Demon Mode is great if you remember to put it on. Energy Net is awesome. Where is it? Plasma Cannon, great. And then obviously like your normal survivability stuff. You want your health. Oh wait, I don't have any of my survivability cards on. But like health regen, defense percent, all of that will be great. At some point, I'll probably put on health and health regen. But yes, I think I'm going to go ahead and just start maxing some of this stuff. Get the easy stuff out of the way. Yeah, Cody Light makes a good point. Berserker is also huge. Just more damage. Obviously, it will be more impactful if you have certain ultimate weapons available, like Chain Lightning will be super, super great. But yeah, so we got that maxed. The last thing we have here is just wall health, so I'll jump over here, try to go ahead and max damage. Oh, most of this is already maxed. Okay, cool. So we're at the point now where we don't really have cash to worry about, so we'll take out cash and we'll put in health. Sure. Sounds good to me. The Tower of Toby. How dynamic do you slot your cards for tourneys? Do you take out FE orbs? FE orbs. I don't know what that means. If they get debuffed through heat. Yes, that's a good point. So whatever battle conditions that you have, you know, obviously if there's one that said, for example, like plasma cannon damage reduced, I would take out plasma cannon more than likely. So always, like before you start a tournament run, unlike I did today, double check your conditions, because like if I knew energy shield was there, I probably wouldn't have taken energy shield, but it's fine. I mean, I don't super crazily micromanage it. But there are definitely some battle conditions that can really screw you up. Like if you're running Death Ray and there's Death Ray resistance, probably don't want to have it on. If there's like orb resistance, maybe don't want the extra orbs card, you know. But that's why, generally speaking, it's a good idea to check the battle conditions prior to starting the tournament. My daughter is screaming. But it's not like a bad scream. It's like a, I want attention scream. Like one of those, you know. Professor Husky, are you the same Husky that is currently leading our 4th guild? If you are, what's up, man? By the way, we're going to need a 5th guild pretty soon, because I'm pretty sure all of our guilds are full now. So if any of you guys are in the Discord and would be willing to kind of lead a 5th guild, hit me up on the Discord and let me know, and I can kind of talk you through like what we've been doing. Hey, what's up, Husky? Are you guys going to be able to get max rewards this week or no? I was curious if you'd be able to or not. Graham says, I focused on mods and I don't regret it. I've got 13 to Ancestral and the other 5 to Mythic. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is freaking nuts. I guess that's RNG. Clearly this dude has better luck than I do. I feel like most of the time I get... Actually, I'll just show you guys. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is terrible. I got a black hole digester, whatever, who cares? Being Annihilator, who cares? Singularity Harness. Okay, I've got a couple epics, but predominantly, like, look at it. That is terrible. This isn't Sparta Rocks. Oh wait, this is Sparta Rocks. Yeah, no, we do rock. We have we've been killing it. Like, we have consistently been getting over 1,000 contribution every single week. Except, I hate to say it, we might be having a vacancy. There's a guy in here. He's not been playing for 9 days. So, I don't know. I don't really like kicking people. I feel like just a jerk when I do that. But at the same time, if the rest of us are kind of killing it, you know, all of us should be contributing. So there might be a vacancy in This is Sparta coming up. We'll see. I'll try to reach out to him, of course, on Discord first and be like, hey, what's up? But we'll see. Oh, you guys did get the 750. Nice. Good job. Have you picked up the Steel Guardian chip yet? Yes, I have. And I have been upgrading it, kind of just, testing it out, seeing how big of an impact it has. But so far, it has not seemed to be super, super beneficial, I guess. But I feel like it's going to sort of be a lot similar to the bots. The bots at their level 1 stage don't do freaking anything. So we'll see. But yeah. I'll definitely let you guys know. It'll probably just be like a first come, first serve thing in terms of like if any of the guilds have a vacancy show up. Because I know we had one in 300. I don't know if they ended up filling that spot. But yeah. That'll be probably a Discord announcement. And I'll just be like, hey, we have a couple vacancies. First come, first serve. And then, we'll get you the Discord role and all of that. But yeah. Orb resistance because affects other enemies. Yes, yes, yes. I started October 23rd and only have 28 trillion lifetime coins. So you beat me in a lot of areas. Yeah. I mean, a lot of it probably has to do with these that I got, honestly. I don't know if you also have these or not, but whoops. But yeah, that could be part of it. My stats are about the same. What's the coin drop rate you're getting in the stats? So I don't have it currently equipped, but I do know it usually does. It does less than half of what my golden bot does. I know that. It's like a little bit less than half of the total coins by the end of the run that my golden bot gets. It might actually be a little bit more than that. But like I mentioned, I've slowly been sort of trying to raise it up a little bit. But yeah. Ooh, will we get a cell chip? That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. Nice. Appreciate the comment. Yeah, man. I try to read everything, but I will fair warning tell you guys, once we actually start getting close to like dying, it's going to be time to lock in, I won't be able to just hang out with you guys as much. I'll still peek my head around and probably forget to pop demon mode, but it'll work out. 76 of you guys in here. That's crazy. I still don't know why the participant thing only shows like 10 of you. So if I were to do a giveaway right now, I couldn't even do it because there's only 10 of you on that. And I can't like grab the list. Oh, it's so frustrating. Aw, hey, really quickly. So Syntax actually makes a pretty good point. He says, be sure to drop a like on the stream for Spartan. I didn't tell you to do that. He did. So it's not a guilt-free, shameless plug. It is simply a comment that actually makes a pretty good point. So why don't we just tap that little like button right there? And while you're at it, just double check and make sure that you're subscribed, Just that way you never miss one of these little streams that I do. I want to see if you beat your rank on this. Go. I'm trying. I'm definitely going to try, but we'll see. Cryosis says, what's up, Spartan? Just got out of work. What's up, man? We're just doing a little tournament stream here. So we'll see. Sync says, maybe the list only shows the people that are chatting. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's like a participants list, right? But it's supposed to show everybody who's commented in like a certain time frame. But I was looking in my YouTube settings to try to see like if I could change that to be like anybody who's commented the entire duration of the stream, or maybe at least like the last 30 minutes or something. but it's a little frustrating. I'm still like trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing, but if there's a will, there's a way. What's your actual Death Wave health bonus? If you're talking about the lab, I think I have it at 8.25, maybe? Let's see. Oh, 8.5. So yeah, 850%. That's where it's currently at. If I got it higher, my farming runs could probably do a little bit better, but we'll see. Dark Steps. Are you going to do a series on the free-to-play account? Yes, I am. I've actually already recorded a couple videos on that. Just spoiler alert, don't tell the rest of the subscribers, but the first one is going to be a turtle guide. So a guide for the turtle build. I'm also planning on doing some other videos like when to transition to Blender from the turtle build, as well as just like some form of progress update pertaining to that account directly. So, oh, my bad, Thomas. He says, I'm talking about for this tournament. So right now we are sitting at getting close to six times, but I don't know if we'll get there. Eventually it starts to sort of cap out, but we should get to around 6, I think. Have you spec'd into that hybrid build yet? I haven't really respec'd. I've effectively just, I've changed a few things, like my target priority. Oh, that reminds me, I need to change this for tournaments. But I have it on basically only killing stuff in Spotlight first. So that has been pretty helpful for my coin gains. But actually, I'm going to change this for the sake of the tournament. Let's bring this up. Yeah, let's just leave it like that for the tournament, because fast enemies freaking suck. But in terms of like a formal, what does hybrid build mean? I don't actually, to be honest, know. But, oh wait. Syntax says, hold on, he's trying to help me with YouTube stuff. I don't know how it looks on the streamer side, but on the viewer side, the chat defaults to top chat instead of live chat. Okay, I also see that. Let me go to just live chat. And then let me grab the participants. Yeah, it's still only like 10 people. I don't know why. There's also a section where I can see fan funding, but so far nobody's dropped a super chat to the stream, so I guess I'm doing a bad job. Sorry, I had a cough there or something. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is though. It's very weird. Cautiously optimistic. What is your attack speed at? So currently almost at 30. I do have the attack speed card equipped. But yeah, I've slowly been working on my attack speed lab, trying to raise that up, and it's been pretty helpful. But yeah. Be Quick says YouTube hates you is the idea. Yeah, probably. They're like, man, who's this small little dude making this tower video? He can't be allowed to do a giveaway on his stream, I guess. But we'll see. I really want to figure it out, because I would love to just do like random sporadic, like, hey, we're giving away a gem pack right now. Random stuff like that. Just to like get back to you guys. But we'll see. I'm still decently new to this streaming thing. I've only been doing it like 2 or 3 weeks. I can't even remember. But the goal is to get, just like the tower, a little bit better every time. How do you join the giveaways? Yeah, that's the part that I'm trying to figure out, like how to sort of organize people's names and stuff. I don't know. There's probably some kind of like bot on the Discord I could do, but not everybody that watches my streams has Discord, so that wouldn't be fair. It's going to be a grind, me trying to figure this out. But rest assured, I am trying. I do also have a full-time job and a family that I, have to sort of allocate my time specifically to. Scheduling with YouTube and family life and my full-time job, it's a challenge, but I'm slowly trying to figure things out. Manuel says, hello, quick question. How do you increase coin intake? Yours 400 plus, mine 200 plus. I bought the 3 add coin things, but it's not that high. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned a little bit earlier, one of the best things that I've been able to do is pretty much drop my ultimate weapon cooldowns pertaining to like the coin multipliers. So the Death Wave, Golden Tower, and Black Hole. Dropping those 3 cooldowns almost to max has been honestly one of the biggest influences. We also kind of touched on some of the labs. Like obviously the ultimate weapon coin bonus labs are great, but in particular, the one that will be the generally, most impactful will be this guy right here. Your coins per kill bonus. So, yeah. Also, some other smaller variables. Enhancements. Enhancements are great, but very, very expensive. What tier that you're farming, because you get a unique coin multiplier for each tier. Also, how many themes that you have. There's so many different variables that go into like the actual direct coin income. But yeah. Be Quick says Spartan. Yes, that is my name. My YouTube name, I should say. I don't actually know what my coin bonuses are. Let me just look. Yeah, so this is what I'm currently looking at. Disable ads 1.5, starter pack 2.0, epic pack 3.0, modules 1.29, difficulty tier 10.30, themes 1.29. Oh, your themes are actually higher than me, Graham. Are your relics higher than me? Yeah, your relics are also higher. Dang. But yeah, that gives you the total like amount. In my case, 250. Yeah, you gotta. There was an update I think yesterday. So, by the way, if you play on an emulator and you also swap to your phone, just be aware to make sure that both devices are up to date. Otherwise, you can risk actually losing progress. So for example, if my phone had the most recent update, but my emulator did not, and I tried to log in from my phone after doing a run on my emulator without the update, I would lose most of that progress, if not all of it. So try to just keep tabs on the main Discord. They have the developer announcements where they usually will tell you, hey, we're doing an update. So keep tabs on that and just try to make sure that you don't accidentally have 2 devices that you're trying to play the game on with 2 different versions of the game, because it can throw things off. William, what's up, man? Says, how do you get the enhancement bonus? Well, you have to unlock workshop. Where is it? Workshop enhancements. That is step 1. And then once you get there, in your actual workshop outside of a run, you can go to the little utility button and you have to put a certain amount of coins into cash bonus to unlock the coin bonus. They have some other cool stuff too, like there's a sell bonus, there's enemy level skips way later on, package enhancements that can be good, free upgrades, there's all sorts of stuff. But yeah, that's how you have to do it. I can't remember exactly when you unlock enhancements. Let me look it up real quick. Enhancements, the tower. I just have the old wiki here pulled up. Yes, so you unlock workshop enhancements at tier 12, wave 60. So, yes. Thank you, Yuko, for also typing that. You should see viewers on the analytics tab. Okay. That's interesting. Let me open that up and see if it works. Viewer activity. Is it viewer activity? So I can see like the current viewers. Concurrent viewers. I don't really see a way to like check that. Live chat. Yeah, it's still not really working. It's really frustrating. But yeah, enhancements are decently quick to kind of get unlocked, but just be aware they are very, very, very expensive. So, like, for example, my next level in coin bonus, I have 20 levels in it. To go from 20 to 21 is 22 trillion coins to unlock. So it gets very, very expensive. Just keep that in mind. He says, I got some work to do then. Thanks. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. I mean, it's like literally everything else in this game. It's just a grind. But that's why we play it, because we enjoy the grind. Some of us. Let's see how we're looking. We're at 13. Okay, there's a couple people already in the thousands, but our previous best, last time we were in Champions, is 1,172. So I feel fairly confident we got this. We got this. We're going to do the best that we can. Google lied to me. Yeah. I don't know what it is, man. It's really aggravating. I need to just find like a third-party website or something. Like, even if I did like a Google Sheets or Google Docs entry thing, I could like type the link and put, okay, each of you like enter your user ID or something, your user ID and your name, and then that way everybody could enter from that link, and then I could just take all of the names and then do the spin the wheel thing that I did before. That's the only way that I've kind of thought to do it, but I'm not sure. As far as helping my friend, it was labs first. Yes, so first priority very early on is unlocking all 5 labs. It's very, very expensive, but cards, you will have plenty of time to work on cards. You'll have plenty of time to work on modules. Your first priority, brand new to the game, is going to be getting all 5 lab slots. And within your first lab that you will want to do is the game speed. Game speed's going to be the first like main one that will help you a lot. Let's see how much death wave health we have. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely slowing down. Let's see if I can't. I guess I don't really need wave skip right now. I could just take that out and put... Is there anything that'll give me more damage? Pretty much maxed out, I guess. Screw it. We'll just leave wave skip on. How does one actually die when they have infinite black hole? Bosses are the biggest culprit. Also, occasionally, fast enemies, like in the little cracks between my black holes, they can actually jump through. Like, it doesn't happen very often, but it can happen. But yeah, the main thing is just going to be like the bosses. Because it's going to get to the point where my damage starts to kind of die off and the enemies slowly start to hoard my tower. And once we get to that point, then I'll start getting kind of in trouble. Landmine stun or extra defense. How do you get ultimate crit? You unlock ultimate crit. I can't remember when. Ultimate crit, the tower. I cannot remember exactly when you unlock it. want to say it's like tier 10 something. Let me try to pull it up here. Okay, you unlock it at tier 14, wave 50. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Strom? Strom says, got sent home early from work and now got a Spartan stream. Poggies. Yeah, we're just doing some stuff, man. We're back in Champions, so we're kind of just chilling. We're hoping to get into the 1000s and hopefully promote back to Legends so that I can get disappointed again. It's going to be a good time. Cadenator Gaming says, Spartan put Death Ray. There is no Death Ray resistance for this tournament heat. Yeah, I probably could do Death Ray, honestly. I don't really know what I want to take out for it. I guess I don't really need free ups anymore. So we'll just do that. That should be decent. But yeah, we're just nuking bosses. Okay. I will be right back. I'm going to go pee and double check on my daughter and make sure that she's good. And I will be right back. Got a key so he can go back to his live stream. Yeah.
Wait, come here. In this one, I'm in the middle of cleaning that bathroom.
Ugh. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're back, guys. Don't forget to mute the mic, lol. I can't mute the mic on my app. I don't think I can, at least. Let me double check. Does this do anything? Yeah, I can't even hit the button to mute it. This is why I need a few things. I need a new computer so that I can actually stream, and I need a better internet provider so that I can actually stream. Because I have to use phone data because my current internet freaking sucks. In before tinkle sounds. Yeah. How many of you guys were here that one stream where y'all apparently could hear me pee? That was embarrassing. I heavily contemplated giving up my YouTube and just giving it to Dark and saying, you know what, I gave it my best shot. Dark, take it away. For those of you that don't know Dark, he's a longtime channel supporter and now friend. He's in the Discord. Anyway, let's see. Let me try to get caught up here on chats. Actually, first let's check on this. Oh, we're so close to times 6 health. Okay, we'll get there. Eucor says, I was here. Hey, Zephyr, what's up, man? Guys, meet Zephyr. He is my only YouTube moderator at the moment. Yeah, I started an early stream today because wanted to cater to as many time zones as humanly possible. So I think we've actually been getting more viewers during the Saturday streams versus the Wednesday streams, which I guess makes sense because, most people work during the week and whatnot. Maybe it's a little more difficult to catch a stream. But that's why I've been trying to do these ones in particular earlier in the day. But yeah. What ISP do you use? Internet service provider. Yeah, I knew that one. So don't laugh at me. I have T-Mobile Home 5G Internet. It is like $50 a month, and it is a piece of shit. So, excuse my language, but it sucks. I can't really play Xbox without being on a constant 200 ping. I think my download speed is like 250 megabytes per second, and then my upload speed is a little over 1 megabyte per second. So, if for those of you that aren't like super tech savvy, internet savvy, whatever savvy, the ideal like streaming in order to stream upload speed is, so like a 10 upload speed for streaming is considered low. So I have a 1 upload speed. It's terrible. My biggest challenge is I live out in the sticks and the boonies, so it's been hard finding a service provider that can actually like make it out where I live. But that's definitely something I intend on trying to do with like some of my YouTube earnings and whatnot. Try to make the quality a little better for the content that I want to put out. But let's go ahead and get that. Let's see how we're looking in the standings. Okay, not bad, not bad. I feel fairly confident. We got this. Quick water break. William says Starlink then. Yeah, I looked into Starlink. It looks pretty promising. The only issue is, similar to other service providers, there's like an upfront cost of having it installed, which, it's not cheap. Like it's, I think $80 a month for the kind of package I was looking at, plus about $450 for the initial install based on like my location and whatnot. Definitely something to look into. I've heard a lot of people speak highly of Starlink, but I'm not sure. Do you have a Best Buy close? Yes, I do. I do. Do they sell that at Best Buy? I didn't even know that. I have Xfinity and my upload speed is about 100. Wow, that's awesome. I live in the country and use Starlink. It works great. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people, especially right now, given like the political climate, a lot of people are kind of either all for Elon or like kind of, oh, this dude sucks. I don't know. I don't like to get political, but I think he's done fairly good, at least like in his businesses and stuff. And outside of like the occasional Tesla car battery exploding, he has not done too bad. So I feel like he could probably be doing good with the Starlink thing. I generally don't like to get stuff that's like relatively new. I usually like to be more conservative with certain things and like wait till something's sort of tried and true, I guess. But I have heard a lot of people speak fairly highly of Starlink, so maybe something to look into there. Got my PB, personal best, in Plat today, like 280 waves. Let's go. Shout out to Zephyr. He's killing it. What's up, Ebats, aka Freak? Says, hey man, how's it going? It's going pretty good. we are doing stuff. We are trying to get back to Legends League because I liked it so much the first time. I want to get there again, you know. So we're gonna give it the old college try and just try to get there. But we'll see. uh, what is your double death ray chance? Very, very, very low. I'm pretty sure I only have like one level in it. Death ray. Whoops, where is it? Yeah, right here. Okay, I have it at level 2, but definitely could be higher. Is that the Häagen-Dazs? Yes, that is the... Like the ice cream? I'm sorry, bro. I wish that helped me, but it really doesn't. I'm not supposed to have ice cream. I have like a dairy thing, you know. Anyway. William, I hope my Tesla battery will not blow up. That would be a bad day for me. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I know it was very early on when the Cybertrucks came out. I'm sure they have since then like resolved any of the major catastrophic bugs and whatnot. But yeah, I just remember hearing about it on like social media whenever they first launched the Cybertrucks. But yeah. Nice Cypher. The battle conditions were rough in Plat this time around. Man, it's been a minute since I was in Plat. In fact, I changed my Discord name to match YouTube to stop confusing Spartan. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. You're still forever going to be Ebats in my head, but it's fine. Just okay, give me a little bit of slack here, okay? Do you know how many of you guys I talk to on like a daily basis? It's been both really rewarding and fun, but also very challenging. So, but hey, you know, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Speaking of doing my best, do you guys think we're going to get a personal best today? Do you guys think we're going to pull rank 1? Give me your predictions. How high do you think we're going to take this? I'm going to guess 1,200 waves. But I would love to hear your guys' guesses. Quick water break. Ugh. You might get to 1,150 plus. Interesting. We shall see. What was my previous best? 1,172? Yeah, so my previous best in Champions is 1,172. So how high do you think we're going to take this? We've got I'm guessing 1,320. We got Killzone Famous saying 1,134. Ucor saying 1,215. Rank 2. Oh, cool. So he included the rank in there. That's fun. Dark Steps 1,350. We'll see. Cryosis 1,199. Oh no, I can't. I don't think I can handle another 99. That first one really frustrated me right here. This third from the top. That was a hyped stream though. We were killing it. That was a very, very hyped stream. But we did not quite break 1,000 waves. Oh my god, it made me so mad. But it's all good. That's legit mind-blowing. I think I have overall higher ranks than you, but you're at least 250 levels above me here. Don't hate the player, hate the game, man. I don't know. Syntax says 1,433. That is optimistic. I like it. We need more of that energy up in here. So Freak says, I'm on track to triple my lifetime earned coins in 1 week since swapping to Devo. Shout out to everyone who saw me through the doubt. Yes. And very clearly, you're having so much success because you, of course, watched my Orb Devo guide. That is why. It has to be. It just, there's no other way, you know? Hip Hop Anonymous, you have a Disc channel? I don't know what Disc means, but we do have a Discord channel right here. It's called Spartan's Tower Server. We've got almost 450 people in here. We talk about all sorts of stuff. We got live chats where people talk about live stuff and voice channels or whatever. We got memes. We got guilds. We got show off towers and a bunch of cool stuff in here. So feel free to pop in. Trying to just grow this little community here. But link for the Discord server, if you have Discord and would like to be a part of it, is in the description of this live stream. Yeah, the better memes are definitely up top. I don't know what's been going on, but I'm gonna have to like police this because people are just chatting in here. Like, what's going on? This is not a chat server. This is a meme server, where we show off our defense absolute, our would humanity go extinct. We got, yeah, everybody's just talking in here. What's up? Death Defy mission be like? Let's actually just watch this one. He makes some funny ones.
It's done.
It's done.
Yes, Mr. Frodo.
Yes, Mr. Frodo.
It's over now.
It's over now. Anyway, yeah, so like I mentioned, link for the Discord is found in the description of this stream, so feel free to stop by. Yo, Spartan, does the game feel significantly slower for you? Like, I swear it takes me longer to get not that far in my run, like 6 hours to get 3K waves. This might sound like a dumb suggestion, but I'm speaking from experience here. Make sure that your game speed's actually all the way up, because, excuse me, after my Legends stream, when I brought it down to 3 times speed, I, started a farming run after, and I went back in and was only at like 1,500 waves, like a hour or two, or like 4 hours later or something like that. And I was like, what the heck? What is happening? And it wasn't until I actually looked at my game speed, I was like, oh, I'm only at 3 times speed. So, but in terms of like, have I genuinely noticed something? I don't think I have. I mean, I really haven't, but Emily Rose, LOL, is that a Big Daddy reference? Could be. Definitely could be. It depends on how much you want to spend. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I've kind of been in and out of the chat here, but sounds good to me. No, it is. I always check. I also use Wave Skip and Wave Accelerator. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels way slower. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't think I've noticed anything like that, but I'm sure that they change stuff all the time with this game. The only thing I do know with the speed is I believe like something with the game crashing if you ever go past 6.5, because I know that they've tried it in the past, and I'm pretty sure that it was like crashing people's games. So that's why they limit it with the standard perk bonus at 6.5 speed. But yeah. For me, speed is about the same. Yeah. I mean, like I mentioned, I haven't really noticed anything, but Cody Light, how do you get more reroll shards? I feel like I'm always in demand for more of them. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat, man. I mean, I will say, farming at higher tiers will help you get more per boss kill, but also, as you already know, the reroll shard lab, trying to get that as, reroll shard, yeah, this guy. Trying to get this one decently high is pretty helpful as well. But yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat right now because I've been farming tier 10 for so long at this point. But yeah, as I get my modules to Ancestral someday in the future, I'm 100% going to try to get like my reroll shard lab maybe to like 50 at a minimum. But we'll see. Doug Scott. I once started an overnight run with no cards equipped due to the event mission. Didn't realize until the morning. Yeah, we've all been there, man. We've all been there. Also, quick little just venting session here. Some of these missions in the freaking missions tab are so aggravating. Like the nuke mission, I freaking hate it. The Death Defy mission, I freaking hate it. The Demon Mode mission, you guessed it, I freaking hate it. Like some of these missions are just so frustrating. But the one in particular that I hate the most is any of the Ultimate Weapon missions. Because, like, in my situation where I only have 2 more Ultimate Weapons to unlock, sure, doesn't affect me, whatever. But to the brand new players or people that have played, like, sub 3 months, getting one of those missions is, like, freaking impossible. Because if you have perks, that's the only way you can get the Ultimate Weapon to do the mission. But there's no guarantee that you'll even get that Ultimate Weapon when you get the Unlock Ultimate Weapon perk. So, like, it's just really frustrating. I do not care for those missions at all. Let's see. Hip Hop Anonymous. How many coins are you getting from a tier 10 run session usually? So, generally speaking, by the end of the run, I will be somewhere between, like, 25 to 30 trill. Somewhere around there. And my cells, I'll get anywhere from like 10k to 16k, somewhere around there. Do you have any of the recharge labs done for Nuke, Demon Mode, etc.? That's really helped me along the way. I have not done it yet. I've kind of just felt like there's so many other things that are more beneficial to me at the moment than completing those dumb missions. But at some point, I think I would definitely do it. But we'll see. Tags, bro, you're making me sad here. He says, my favorite mission is the buy X amount of cards mission, since all my cards are maxed. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, if you have all of the cards maxed, you will still get the mission for the cards, but it'll basically just automatically let you collect the medals for them. So, yeah, that's an incentive to try to work on your cards. But yeah. Give it a go. Demon Mode takes maybe 1 or 2 games to do. Nuke mission still sucks, though. Yeah, I completely agree with you on the nuke mission. Freaking hate it. Let's see. Surely we passed 6. Oh, yeah, we passed 6 times health. Let's go. Our enemy skips are looking pretty healthy at the moment. Feel good about that. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's see how we're looking in the bracket. We're already at rank 8. Yo, we got this one in the bags, guys. We got this one in the bag. We are chilling. What's the nuke strat? Just finished my sheet. Wasn't so bad. Good job finishing the sheet. So, the nuke mission, the best or the easiest way I have found to do it personally is farm to the highest tier that you have available without heat, so without battle conditions. In my case, that is tier 13. You will run intro sprint, wave accelerator, enemy balance, and obviously nuke. And basically, as soon as it gets to whatever your max intro sprint is, in my case it's level 100, you'll pop nuke, kill the run, and then hit retry. And that's the way that I've kind of always done it. I don't know if that's optimal or not, but it feels like it takes freaking forever. Usually can complete it in realistically like anywhere from like 2 to 3 hours, but still it's such a pain because that's time that I'm not able to farm, and it's just really frustrating. Nuke is easiest with a Devo style strat where you can hoard to max enemies. Yes, so Freak makes a very good point. When I was running Orb Devo, the Nuke mission was no problem for me. Since I have swapped to Blender, it's been rough. But yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, we have a brand new person here. Crucis says, it is my second day of playing. Guys, everybody welcome Crucis to the Tower community. Yeah, shout out to Crucis. Just a fair warning, you picked a game that never ends. So, but I'm sure you knew that before you started. Says, how would you recommend spending my gems? So far, I have bought 1 lab slot and 3 slots for cards. I have 4 in total. So, for the meantime, and I kind of touched on this briefly at the start of this stream, but for the meantime, for you, your number 1 priority with your gems is going to be unlocking 5 lab slots. And the reason why is because labs are what take the most time in the game to develop. So, you can see all of the different labs that you have available, and they all take a certain amount of time. Some take a lot less time. Some, like Chronofield duration, take friggin' 6 months to do. So, oh, geez, excuse me, frog in my throat. Anyway, yeah, your first priority before you really work on cards is going to be getting all 5 of these. That will give you a lot of help. And if you haven't already done it, you will want to max the game speed lab. That will increase the amount, it will decrease the overall amount of the time, the real game time for your runs, which will basically allow you to get more runs done in a day and therefore get more coins during those runs. Not during the runs, but per day, you'll be able to get more coins by doing more frequent runs. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good starting point. Once you get all 5 labs, I wouldn't recommend really rushing any of the labs. Like, you can rush them with gems. The only one you might consider rushing is honestly going to be game speed. But other than that, your next priority is going to be card slots. Trying to get quite a few of these, and going ahead and trying to unlock as many of the cards as you can. In particular, some of the more like econ related cards, such as coins, cash, critical coin, and enemy balance. Those are going to be very, very good for your farming runs. Likewise, you're going to want some EHP related stuff, effective hit points, so health regen, extra defense, fortress, things like that. Those will be helpful. So since you're brand new to the game, you're going to be running the turtle build, and lucky for you, I'm going to be making a tutorial on that build coming hopefully in the next couple days whenever I have time to edit the video. But yeah, I hope that maybe that rambling helped a little bit. Hopefully. William makes a good point, says, welcome to the lifetime addiction of the tower. Yes. There are far worse things to be addicted to. You could be addicted to meth, or actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to say those words on YouTube. Let's just pretend that did not happen. But there are far worse things that you could be addicted to. Tommy B, I do the nuke mission in highest possible tier with enemy balance card and turn off ultimate weapons. Oh yeah, that's a good point. The only ultimate weapon that I really keep on is just Golden Tower, because it doesn't really affect it. But yeah, all of your other ultimate weapons, especially like damage ultimate weapons, just turn them off. Okay. We are chilling. We are almost going to get promoted already. But yeah, welcome to the tower. It's a really fun game, and I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about the Discord server that we have, but you can join our community Discord server that we have going. We've got some experienced players in there that would love to kind of help you out with educating you on different things and helping you out with what would be ideal to upgrade, whatever you're dealing with. We got people in there that would love to help you out. Oh no, I'm in your bracket. What? You are not in my bracket. There ain't no way. Oh, you are in my bracket. Wow, okay. This has never happened in the history of this YouTube channel. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to give you two options, and they're both the exact same thing. Option 1 is you throw the tournament and get whatever rank is below me. Option 2 is revert back to option 1. And yeah, that's just that's going to be the most efficient way to run this tournament. This one specifically. Future tournaments, obviously, just try to do the best that you can. But this one in particular will be good. Also, I'm kidding. Whoops, we'll go back to that. Is there a way to restart my game? Buy, keep the purchases. I want to undo my noob mistakes. So there is the restore purchases thing here. I don't know exactly how it works. That may be a question for like the moderators in the actual main Discord. That may be what you want to do there. Just reach out and be like, hey, if I do start a new account, or if I reset my current account, is there a way that I can kind of retain? I assume you mean like these things up here. But yeah, you would just have to like probably create a support ticket and ask about it there. I shouldn't be able to get 1100 waves. I hope I don't ruin your run. Oh, don't you worry, because I'm going to be way up here at the top. I'm going to be above that one guy Zooms. That's the goal, at least. So we'll see. But good luck, man. Good luck in your tournament. But yeah. Crucis says, I know you're making a video. I heard. I can't wait. Silly face. Not much out there for day one players. Thanks for the help. Excuse me, burp. I was going to get more cards, but we'll focus on lab slots. Yeah, I mean, early on, I definitely spent way too much of my gems on cards because, ooh, unlocking new things, fun, dopamine. But I wish, looking back, that I had just instantly maxed all these out. Not maxed them out, I'm sorry, unlocked the labs. But, yeah. Learn from my mistakes. Do better than me, young Crucis. But yeah. Just so you're prepared, Lab 5 is 3,000 gems. Yeah, so he makes a good point. It is a grind, but just be aware, in the long run, it will benefit you a lot more than just buying more cards. Dark, what's up, man? Long time no talk. Says, how is it going? Well, we're kind of just chilling. I mean, nothing really bad has happened yet. We're slowly just working our way up here. Yeah, I mean, we're just chilling, dude. How's it going for you? I hope you're doing good. Guys, meet Dark. He's a good dude. Also, you may notice by Dark's little name, what is that? What is that little Spartan logo thing? That's kind of cool. I want one. Anyway, gee, I wonder how you get one of those. I guess maybe you just scroll over to the little join button, and then you can kind of see some of the different things that you get if you become a channel member. Wow, it's only $2 a month, and you get a cool Spartan logo, and you get to support a fellow content creator for a game that you're addicted to. Man, that just sounds like wins all across the board. Wow. You also get access to some emotes, or emojis. Look at that. You get access to so much cool stuff. All you got to do is just scroll over to that little join button. That is cool looking. Anyway, shameless plug out of the way. Will you be watching the UFC fight tonight? Who's fighting? I do enjoy UFC from time to time, but I wasn't aware of a fight that was happening tonight. Usually I'll like to go to like a sports bar or something, but and check it out there. Depends on which one you... Wait, hold on. Let me learn how to read. Depends which one you get to what price it is. That is a good point. But, you know, a good place to start is with that little $2 one. I mean, that's not bad, right? Like, help a fellow content creator someday fulfill his dream of getting a better computer so that he can live stream. Oh, that sounds like a win-win. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm being super cringe right now. Mert says, hi. I can reach wave 4,700 on tier 1, but I cannot reach over 2,000 in tier 2. What should I do? Oh, my daughter's screaming again. Bear with me. The best thing that you can do is keep focusing on two things. First, your survivability stats. So your health regen, your defense absolute, and your defense percent. Getting all of those as high as you can. And second, if you have it, trying to get enemy attack skips as high as humanly possible. That is really going to carry you throughout most of your early game progression. Enemy attack skips. But yeah, I would just say whatever else you're spending coins on in the workshop, unless like it's like free ups and you don't have your free upgrades maxed, you can do that. But predominantly focus on your EHP. So again, the stuff that we just touched on, and also the enemy attack skips. That's going to be huge for you. I hope Bryce gets knocked out. Who is Bryce? Somebody in here. Oh, he's talking about the UFC fight. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody in our bracket. I was like, oh, that's funny. Get shadow zoned again. Dang. I think I haven't watched a UFC fight since the Jake Paul and Tyson fight. It was really, really dumb and very clearly staged, and that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I was like, yeah, this is kind of dumb. I've lost all interest. Because it didn't help that they prolonged the fight for like months and months and months. They just kept delaying it. They delayed it over and over and over. And it ended up being like, what, a 2-minute fight, maybe 2.5 minutes. And it was like basically a joke. Like Mike Tyson could have very, very easily flatlined this dude. But anyway. Emily Rose says, are enemy health skips important? Wow, I guess Tag's already just answered that for me. Enemy health skips are important when you are running a damage/glass cannon build. I will add on to that. That is true. They also become important when you are running the wall. Because when you're trimming basic enemies with the wall, doing Orb Devo, you also, with your wall thorns and your normal workshop thorns, you are also using damage as a tool to help trim up those basic enemies. So they become more effective and useful later as you progress. But in terms of like for normal Orb Devo without wall, you don't really need to worry about them. But yeah, I hope that helps. So I can't download the new version from the iOS store to play in the tourney. Tourney. Kind of dumb. Yeah, that is kind of dumb. Dang. Also, just look at all those Spartan pictures next to people's names. That's cool. Anyway. Let's see how we're looking. Okay, we're rank 5. We're chilling. I gotta watch out for... Where is he? Where did he go? I gotta watch out for this guy. He might come up and beat me. I gotta watch out for him, but he's... My next one is green. Oh, the Spartan logo. How long until you get the green one, Dark? I forget. I mean, I know I'm the one that set it up, but I forgot what I put for each thing. we're still chilling. I'm pretty sure by this point, last time we already basically lost wall at least once. So we're kind of just floating by at the moment. It's a whole year till the red one. Yeah, but red, I mean, that's going to be a really cool color. Just think about it, you know? Oh boy. How many more shameless plugs can I get by with? Oh, so next month I'll be a lighter blue? Yes. Perhaps. Unless I were to change it specifically for you so that you actually just keep the dark blue. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. YouTube recommended certain colors for each like milestone for the memberships, and I just kind of rolled with it. But yeah. Papa Nugs, what's up, man? Where have you been? He says, yo, good luck. Thank you. We're going to need it. So, yeah. Cody Light makes an excellent point. He says, for a YouTube membership, it's only $24 over the course of a year. And think about it. By the end of the year, you could have a red, R-E-D, red Spartan logo. How cool would that be? Just think about it. Think about the possibilities. Oh boy. Goose says, this not being able to download the new version of BlueStacks is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. That's why I started using LD Player. I used to use BlueStacks back in the day, but I feel like LD Player is a little bit less finicky. So there's that. Also, we have achieved maximum heat. The stream is not going to get any hotter than it is right now. So, there we go. Cody Light. He's really milking this shameless plug thing. He says, actually, where do I need to go to become a channel member? Well, if you so chose to want to support a fellow content creator making this tower video, you would simply go to the little join button, which should be displayed somewhere on your screen, depending on which device you're on. You would then look through the different options and pick one that fit with both your what you want. There are different perks available with each membership. There's also different prices with each one. So yeah, just keep in mind you get different perks with the more expensive memberships if you choose to use them. But yeah, I would appreciate it. Obviously, I appreciate you guys just watching. Like, I'm not a greedy dude or whatever, but yeah, the option's there if you guys so choose. Dark, I'm a go for a bit. Dark, you're gonna miss the best part of the stream. But I respect your choice. Sort of. Anyway, I'll probably talk to you at some point on the Discord if you don't end up coming back to the stream later. Simon says, hot girls now. I don't know the context behind that, but it sounds funny. So, let's see if there's any card stuff we can mess with here. Should I just like take off range and put health regen on for my wall? Kind of debating. Uh-oh, my daughter's screaming. She's very, very upset with me for streaming right now. It's the name of his guild? Oh. Oh, I see. He says heat is up. So hot girls now. Oh, that's funny. Yes, we have in fact achieved maximum heat. And we are currently rank 3. Let's see how far we can take this. Oof, finally got the update. Time for my second plat tourney run. Everybody wish Goose good luck. Goose is a saint. He's gonna attempt a tournament in Orb Devo status. So good luck, Goose. I believe in you. You can do great things. Go forth, young Goose, and wreak havoc on your platinum tourney bracket. Study group. Is it possible to get people to join my guild? Well, if there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, I mean, a good way, if you have a different guild that's not like associated with any of our guilds that we have, you can go to the main tower Discord, and there is a section where you can basically plug your guild. So that's a great option if you're trying to start one out. But yeah. Thomas says, yes, you should take off range for regen. Works for me. Let's do it. Because we're going to get to the point where we start actually taking a little bit of damage here, like that right there. But as long as the bosses are in a spotlight, I feel fairly confident that they're going to just get nuked. We have 17, almost 18 Q damage on our Chain Lightning. So we're kind of chilling. Oh no! Eucor says, got to go to my kid's baseball game. Good luck, Spartan. I'm rooting for you. See ya. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping into the stream. And good luck for your kiddo. Super Crit Lab done. Did we get a Super Crit Lab? Oh my gosh, we did. It's a good day, guys. It is a good day. What does that bring it to? 26, almost 27? Not bad. Oh, Jared is back. What's up, man? We are still just grinding. You may have missed one crucial thing, though. We now have achieved maximum heat. So, this is as hard as the tournament's going to get. And this ain't even hard. I'm not worried about it. We're currently rank 3 and should, in theory, be able to at least get rank 2. If we do, great. If not, I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. But we'll see. I'm just going to kind of let this ride. This tournament has been way longer than Wednesday's tournament. Max heat. I've never seen that before. Yes, so whenever you have a tournament with battle conditions, once you get over wave 1000, you effectively max out the heat, so the battle conditions. But yeah. Ooh, Thomas with the interesting question. Should I take off some more Golden Tower cooldown or go unlock Chain Lightning? Ooh, boy. Okay, there's two ways that this can work, and they're both good options. Reducing the Golden Tower cooldown obviously can get you more coins to hopefully help you develop your workshop to therefore do better in tournaments. On the contrary, unlocking Chain Lightning will arguably boost your tournament performance directly more than just dropping the Golden Tower cooldown. So you're getting a way better bonus in terms of tournaments by going Chain Lightning, but you may not be getting as many coins during your farming runs as you would have had you drop the cooldown. So that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. In theory, an argument could be made that by going ahead and getting Chain Lightning and putting some stones towards that, you will get better tournament rewards through better tournament performance, which will then allow you to quicker upgrade your Golden Tower cooldown after that. So it'll come down to kind of what you want to do or whatever. I will say I have zero regrets unlocking Chain Lightning. It has been literally a game changer for me. But you do you, you know? Oh no. Danilo Torres says, I'm going to move on to Legends today. Do you trust me? I think the better question is, do you trust yourself? There's a lot of power with Legends League, which is why I got dropped back to Champion League. I don't understand what's happening. But, yeah, I mean, congrats, dude. Congrats. That's awesome. Just be aware, Legends is going to be a rude awakening. Like, I think during the stream I did a couple days ago, I lost my wall like 30 waves in. So, just be aware, it's going to be a huge slap in the face. But if there's a will, there's a way. He says, no, I don't. He doesn't trust himself. Oh, boy. Jared makes a good point. Also, back to Thomas's question about ultimate weapon choices. If you have Dimension Core, it will make a huge impact for you. But yeah, I mean, if I had to do it again, I would have definitely tried to pull Chain Lightning sooner because, like I mentioned, it's been crazy. It's been like absolutely crazy. I wish you could have a rules page that works on guilds. Yeah, I mean, the closest thing that you have is the description where you can just write whatever, you know? But there's a lot of stuff I wish that they would integrate with guilds. I wish there was a way I could look up other guilds, because I have 4 guilds right now within our Discord server, and I can only see mine unless people like send a screenshot. So that's a little bit frustrating. I also wish, yeah, I mean, just like that I could look up other guilds. But yeah, we're still rank 3. What do we need? 1178. So we need 1179. We'll get there. What placement in waves did I get last tournament? So last tournament in Legends League, I got 150 waves, and I got rank 27. So, yeah. I did a lot better than I thought I would, personally. I thought I would only get to about 50, but I went further than I thought I would, so I'm very happy with that. Obviously, did not make it to 24 to be able to stay in Legends, but that's totally fine by me. Thomas says, I think I'll go with Chain Lightning. It's been a while that I want it. Yeah, dude, Chain Lightning will do you very, very well. Just try to get some levels in the quantity early on. And then after that, kind of bounce back and forth between damage and chance. And like Tags mentioned, it will help a lot if you do have Dimension Core. But yeah, unlocking Shock in the lab will be something that you will want to do pretty quick. Let me see, I think it's just called Shock. Yeah, Chain Lightning Shock. So you'll want to go ahead and get that done pretty quick, and then start slowly working on like your multiplier and your chance. But yeah, dude, go for that, and it hopefully will really help you out. I mean, I feel fairly confident because of the way it's helped me out. But yeah. Jamie Mitchell, can you show your current ultimate weapons? I'm wondering how Chronofield helps you. I'm not going to show my stuff because this is a private stream. Oh no, my daughter's crying. Oh boy. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was just kidding. Here's my ultimate weapons. So Chronofield is very, very undeveloped at the moment. I do have the lab going, and I'm going to just keep it there until it's maxed. There's 30 levels, and I heard it takes anywhere, obviously, few factors like lab speed, what lab speed multiplier that you have going. But yeah, should take anywhere between like 3 and 4 months probably for me. Obviously, if I gym rush stuff as well, that'll help, but we'll see. What rank are you now? I am still rank 3. We're getting decently close to rank 2, so. But there's still a few of these people down here that could easily come up and pass me. Like this dude who's in the stream. Cough, cough. Please don't pass me. But we'll see. Yami says, max heat. Way to go. Wishing you good luck. And good luck with the daughter. Thanks, man. Being a decently new parent is... Whoa! Hold on. Hold the phone. We need to press pause on everything. Guys, Cody Light has officially become a platinum member of this YouTube channel. He now has access to 4 unique tower-related emojis. He also has a little Spartan emblem next to his name. And he also, now, once he sets it up, will have access to the YouTube members section of the Discord server. Guys, shout out to Cody Light. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Hopefully setting me one step closer to eventually upgrading my PC so that I can freaking actually stream the way that I want to, not just on my phone. But just so that you guys know, all super chats, all channel memberships, all ad revenue is currently going towards me maybe upgrading some of my stuff. So I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot for the support. What were we talking about? Ultimate weapons? Yeah, ultimate weapons. So Chrono Field, very, very low development at the moment. But ideally, I'm going to try to slowly, over time, drop my cooldown with stones and eventually swap to upgrading the duration once I feel pretty good with the cooldown. I'm probably going to touch the speed reduction last, is kind of what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Cody Light makes a good point. He says, who knew spending money could make one feel so powerful? Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, man. We're all just out here trying to get more powerful. Let's see. Did you want to see any other ultimate weapons, or were you just curious about Chrono Field? But Chrono Field's my most recent. I literally just got it a little while ago. But yeah. Anyway, we are slowly trucking on here. Let's go. We have enough gems. You know what that means. Boop. I'm going to be doing that until all of these are gold boxed. Well, I guess purple boxed or something. Until all these are level 7. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So we maxed enemy attack and enemy health skips already with free ups. That's huge. Hopefully it's not too late. Rend armor is getting semi-close. And then wall health is 200 levels shy. So we might get everything gold boxed here. That's pretty cool. Tommy B. Chrono Field duration takes a lot of time. Slow grind. Yeah, so when I was kind of deciding if I wanted to get inner landmines or chrono, I basically had to decide between, do I want to suffer through the labs now or suffer through the labs later? And I ended up just deciding on suffering through the labs now for chrono, because I feel like chrono will also help me too, more so than the inner landmines with my farming. So that's kind of what I'm aiming towards, really. Just buy once, cry once kind of thing. I'm currently debating if I want to try to save up for inner landmines next, or try to get Chrono Field developed. But I think the way I've done every ultimate weapon purchase is anytime I get a new one, I spend pretty much most of my my stones on that before I go ahead and go with the next one. With an exception of Smart Missiles. Smart Missiles needs a little bit of love, but we'll get there someday. Jared says, how many gems is that? How many gems is what? For me to upgrade all of my cards? If so, I'm not entirely sure. It's a lot, though. Rami says, I recently decided to max my cards too. Tired of having to decide between cards, slots, or mods. By finishing cards, at least I'll have a binary choice only. Yeah, that's kind of the same boat I'm in. It's just like, it's always been a nuisance to me anytime the event mission shows up and it's like, buy cards, when I've been trying to save up for like a slot or something. So I'm hoping that when I just get that out of the way, I'll be kind of just chilling. And I'll be able to, start focusing more on card slots next, and then hopefully someday more modules. Sibs, what's up? Says, hello, I saw you mention once that you may start a new tower and play through it as a sort of walkthrough for new players. Do you have any plans to do that, or is that still just a maybe? Good question. So I touched on it a little bit briefly in the stream, but I am going to be starting making some videos with that little baby tower that I started. I've already got 2 recorded. I have like a sort of playthrough series idea that I'm still trying to figure out how I want to name it, but it's probably just going to end up being something sort of generic, like beginner account playthrough series or something like that. But I've got that, and I'm also going to be doing some guides on that tower as well. So I've already got one for the turtle build. That's the first one that I kind of thought of doing, where I talk through like, hey, this is the first build that most people will do at the start of the game. So that video will probably be one of my next videos coming up. But yeah, to answer your question, absolutely, I definitely want to start making some videos more catered to the brand new people, just because I've kind of seen that there's a big content gap in terms of that. Like there's only one other YouTuber named Kosh, who some of you may know, who has made straight up brand new player guides. But the issue is, in a lot of his guides, he's told people to do some things that are not super great, like use auto clickers and macros and all this other stuff that can literally get your account banned. And all I'm going to say on that is there's a reason that he's no longer doing tower videos. So yeah, but I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to start beef with anybody. Rami, how would Chrono help you in farming? I think the best way is the damage mitigation that it has. Like right now I have a 10% damage mitigation whenever enemies are in Chrono Field. So that's going to be the biggest way, but also slowing down bosses, that will help a lot. And especially once I end up getting it to max, like once I get it to perma Chrono Field, that's going to be absolutely huge. Excuse me. Michael says, if you have perma black hole, how can you lose? Is it because bosses and elites that finish you off? Yeah, pretty much bosses and elites, and eventually my damage will start to suffer and enemies will start to kind of break through. But yeah, you can see right now, like the fast enemies are just shooting right through my black hole somehow and touching me. So it's a lot of stuff like that. Guys, we have a new personal best, by the way. I wasn't even paying attention because I'm looking at the chat. We are at 1,200 waves. So that's cool. Yeah, we're at 2nd place currently. Wow. My daughter's crying or screaming or something. Archie, what's up, man? It says, hi, Spartan. I was just wondering what your lifetime coins are. Good question. Let me pause this briefly. We are sitting at 654 trillion lifetime earned coins. So, yeah. Recently, I've been trying to push some milestones to get gems and stones. That's what I did to actually get Chrono Field unlocked. And also, that's what I did to unlock my 16th card slot. So, slowly going to try to keep working on those, but let me just briefly pause here and get caught up on some of the chats. Today's the day I made it out of copper, as long as no one passes me. Dude, congrats, as long as nobody passes you. Even if somebody does pass you, congrats, because it sounds like you're making progress and you're doing the right stuff. So good job, man. Proud of you. Jared, his advice was always weird, I found when I first started. I assume you're talking about Kosh. Yeah. So the only issue with Kosh that I had was he plays a lot of other games, you know? And in a game like the Tower, this is a game you kind of got to be all in with, you know? So, especially if you're going to be framing your channel as sort of an educational channel, trying to help people, which, again, there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm not also at the same time making videos and guides about 4 other games. Like, I'm just doing research on the Tower. I'm just talking to really good experienced players on the Tower. I'm just creating guides for the Tower. And that has sort of allowed people like me, people like Jay Plays, some of these other content creators to pretty much, like not sound like a dummy when they're making videos, because we've been putting research in this stuff. We've been actually like trying to make good quality stuff, you know? But yeah, that was my biggest issue with Kosh. Was his advice was some of it was good. Some of it was very good. Like, he's the only other person on YouTube that has a turtle guide. I will say that. But yeah. Anyway, I've got to go. See you all in the Discord. Hey, thank you for stopping in, Killzone. And yeah, he makes a good point. If you guys are not in the Discord server, what are you doing? Go join the Discord server. We've got 400 and almost 50 people. So link for that is in the description of the hold on, gotta drop everything. Zephyr has something to say. I have to split and do some research for a job interview. Ooh, good luck. I'll talk to you later when I'm delivering pizzas. Yeah, guys, Zephyr is a workaholic. This man, he puts in the hours. He is doing what he has to do. So, thanks for stopping in, man. And good luck with the interview. I hope it goes well. Christian, what's up? He says, Mr. Streamer is doing good videos. I am trying to do good videos. That is the goal. I could just pump out like daily videos, but they would, the quality wouldn't be there. The work-life balance wouldn't be there. It just wouldn't be good. I mean, I feel like I've got a pretty decent workflow right now that's manageable for me, like in my personal life as well. So that's what I've been kind of rolling with. Zephyr says, look, I only work 80 to 100 hours a week. That's not that much. Yeah, he's killing it. He's killing the game. He's out there grinding. But mad respect. Yeah, Christian, I know that you're Celeste, but I'm going to go by your YouTube name. I'm not going to call you Celeste. But our wall is actually kind of taking a little bit of damage here. A little bit. I think we're still chilling, though. We still have second wind. We still have demon mode. We still have 2 energy shield charges. Yeah, I mean, once wall does break, it'll get a little bit crazy, but we're kind of just chilling. We still have max heat. That's good. What do I need to get rank 1? I need 1364. Ooh, what do you guys think? Do you guys think we have any possible shot at getting rank 1 here? We have far exceeded my expectation already, so I feel good about that. Let's see if maybe I can do something here. Oh, my daughter is like going freaking crazy. She's saying, Dad, 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 Dad. Yeah, she does that. She misses me. She doesn't like when I go and stream. She's like, why are you streaming when you could just come here and like, you could just sit on the couch and let me just like climb on top of you and like hit you in the face. Okay, we lost wall. This is where, oh, we lost second wind. Okay, so we will wait for our invincibility to go off. And then we will pop second wind, or I'm sorry, demon mode. And there we go. There's demon mode. We'll go back up to 5 times speed for that. Guys, this might be the end. But I don't care. This has been a freaking good tournament so far. And pull your hair? Yes. Yes, she does pull my hair. She'll smack me in the face. She'll try to pick my nose. She'll, like, put her fingers in my ear. She'll try to gouge out my eyeballs. Like, pretty much anything. Like, there's no rules when you have a toddler, I've discovered. But okay, demon mode is going. Demon mode is still going. We will see if we're able to survive. Actually, we might. We're getting kind of to that point. So I'm thinking about dropping. What do we want to drop? Health or regen for landmine stun, maybe? Yeah, screw it. We're going glass cannon. We're dropping regen, and we're putting landmine stun. And we're dropping health, and we're putting slow aura. Let's see how bad that screws us. But we'll try. Celeste says, beat my personal best, lol. Hey, man, you know, we're in competition. Me and you, man. Yep, and I instantly die. Oh, jeez. Well, I feel good about that. What did we die to? A fast enemy? Yeah. Those fasts, man, they freaking suck. But we are currently rank 2. So I feel pretty good about that. Pretty good about that. Obviously, some of these dudes down here could 100% beat us, but I'm not going to complain about 500 gems and 300 stones. Absolutely not. He says, that's no 1,300 waves. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We tried, and we did better than our previous best in Champions League. So I feel good about that. I feel really good about that. Yeah. Well, this is awkward. Hopefully, let me just look through the bracket and see. I wonder if this guy's still going. This guy's not going anymore. This guy stopped. We got to look out for this dude. He's going to try to get me. I wonder if this guy is going to come back. He might try. Honestly, this bracket really is not too terrible. Platinum 2 is his highest. What? Oh. Well, we'll see. But yeah, I guess that is going to, it's going to kind of conclude the stream today. But couple more little reminders. If you want to join the Discord, link, you guys already know where it is. Description of the stream. Oh, cool. We got 450 people now. Who else joined? Guys, come and join Scut and Trezzy. Just come and talk to them, you know? Just pop into the Discord, say hi. Watch, I'll do it right now. I'll just say hi. Look at that. But yeah, I think my next goal for Legends League, assuming that we get promoted, is I really want to try to get to 160, or at a minimum, just get to what I currently got. So we'll see. I'll most likely not beat you. No need to worry. Good run there, man. I wish you the best. Well, if you do, great for you. If you don't, then we'll get it next time, right? So we'll see. Taking health card off at that stage is instant death. Yes, I found out. I took health card off. Well, yeah, I took all of the EHP stuff off during the Legends tournament because apparently in Legends you really just want as much like damage and crowd control as possible. So I guess in my head I thought maybe that would help, but we'll see. Bo Manson, what's up? Says, good game, Spartan. I'm 9 minutes left until my game speed finish and go to sleep. Good deal, man. Good deal. Giving up already? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, geez. But I'm happy with that. 1,268 waves. So we'll see where we end up at the end of it. But, you know, it's all about, like I mentioned earlier, as long as we are progressing incrementally with our waves, that is all I freaking care about. I don't care what rank I get. I don't care about any of that. As long as I'm making progress with my waves, that tells me, hey, I'm doing something good. So there we go. Bro, I'm doing my legends in like 10 or 20, and you're telling me I got no chance? Nah, you stand a chance. I mean, even if you do absolutely terrible, if you finish dead last, that's 200 gems and 120 stones. So you're chilling. You're chilling. Oh no, Tag says I'm about to start my Legends run soon, ready to get cooked. Yeah. Are you about to stream after me? I think Tax was talking about maybe streaming his Legends tournament. But anyway, that was fun. That was really fun. I guess I'm going to end the stream here, guys. But 07's in the chat. And I hope that you guys all do well in your tournaments if you haven't yet done them. Or, yeah. But, okay, cool. So Tags does say, I think so, yeah. So if Tags does start streaming, go check out his stream. Show him some love. But anyway, I guess I will see you guys later. If I can figure out how to cancel this.